The fuck is happening? Go away. Welcome everyone to session 20! We're gonna kick things off right, because all hell's break loose on my end. Let's go! We're picking up with everyone asleep in their fucking respective tents. The motorcycle has been taken early in the morning by Gode and his newfound female companion of Druidlius. And nothing of value was lost.
Hazard has been relieved of us.
Yes, there's no longer a high likelihood of you spontaneously detonating with the force of 1,000 suns.
Deserted to the Cosmos die.
Hooray, we no longer have the threat looming over us of him dying and his nuke going off.
That is very true.
Yeah, his death would directly kill everyone else in the party. If you're within 12 blocks of the man.
Well, if we find time in between our job, we should find something that's a lot more constructive for this group. Now, wonder who we could recruit.
I still think assassination would be the best job for us.
Assassination.
Anyway, you all wake up in the morning. The homeless people are also packing up their camps. As the dual day suns rise over the hill. Yes, I realize I never noted this, but there are two suns in the system.
Binary star system, surprisingly more common than singular star systems.
Yes, actually.
Because of that, if you don't know how many stars there are in the sky, assume there's two.
Well, I failed to note it, so I'm doing that now.
Two suns.
Yep.
Yes, a red giant and a yellow dwarf.
So is the yellow
days must be
dwarf
long.
orbiting the red giant?
Yes.
And so occasionally there would be an eclipse, correct? So it would only be one sun.
You wouldn't really notice.
They're fucking suns, you wouldn't notice.
One directly behind the other, you wouldn't see it.
I'm thinking more of light wise. I don't think there'd be like a darkness.
No,
It
but
would be
very
slightly
clear.
darker. Even red giants don't give off that much light.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that big of a light difference, but there would be a very clear lack of one star in the sky. That was my point. But
It's like once a month.
yeah, I think we should probably focus around still going through with the assassination. Does anyone agree, disagree, have any other plans?
Since we have the bounty hunting license, we should, trim a little bit off the hedge, I say.
Hmm.
Let's go hunt ourselves some yellow fevers. If anybody else wants to join.
Should we go kill yellow fever, or should we
I just wanted to comment on that thing about the relative brightness that was just covered. It's worth noting that a red giant has 1,000 to 10,000 lumosity of our sun, and a red dwarf would have about 1/10,000th the lumosity of our sun. So the brightness and heat differential would be massive when the red dwarf was eclipsing the red giant.
Yellow dwarf
Huh.
is the comparison.
Yellow dwarf.
There we go. I knew who I heard something right.
Even although a yellow dwarf would still have a massive lumosity and heat difference as compared to a red giant.
Yeah,
cool
which is why I say this.
Yeah, it'd be cool if the planet occasionally entered an ice age from it eclipsing that, but
No.
Don't worry.
Like,
If we
it'd be
make
like-
it through, we can go to another planet and give you that experience.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it'd be an ice age, it'd be a cold period, like an extended winter.
An ice age lasting like 5 days.
Ah, that explains the staticiness. Your name explains it all.
Am I currently in a down on my audio quality? Yeah, my audio handling service is really, really unstable right now.
Finicky.
It comes in and out.
You're very broken up. We can still
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
very
bad
robotic.
data. We get that.
Yes, no shit. It'll come back later, just like whenever it feels like it. The only way I can force it to be better is if I restarted my handling service and then rebooted my PC.
Ooh.
Good times.
Smack your router really hard. Maybe that'll help it.
It's not an internet thing. It's my internal audio handling service.
Have you
Yeah.
performed the rite of
really
good
hard.
audio? Did you burn the right incense? Apply the right holy lubricant?
Appease the machine spirit.
Appease the machine spirit.
So I guess
Alrighty, so what does everyone think? Assassination, bodyguarding jobs.
Well, I mean, the whole assassination thing isn't like in a few days.
No, but we might use the yellow fever for help on it.
Yeah, but like, you gotta also think we need more money to help us with this assassination thing.
I get $5 per head, I think.
Yeah, and how many bullets can that buy?
not per head, it's per whatever you bring back of their body. So per
Yeah.
ear.
But
Left
that's what I mean
ear.
by per head.
Mhm.
What I mean by per head is per
It's still a great experience and a way to, you know,
$5.
because technically, if you really want to use tribes, you gotta gain the higher favor of one of them. So we get rid of the yellows. The elephants might take more liking to us.
We could spend time discussing with the elephants to see if we get a better bounty on the yellow fever
Hmm.
than the $5 that we currently have.
Well, then again, there's how many like in tremendous numbers are the yellow fever?
I don't want to mess with the yellow fever without some of them have laser guns and RPGs. And there's a lot of them, but that's not a good thing when they have laser guns and RPGs.
So let's negotiate with the elephants then.
Yeah, we should probably negotiate with the
Why do you
elephants.
think the police are just freely handing out nondescript murder licenses?
Yeah, it's because people die very quickly, and it's just
Yeah.
So let's go talk to the elephants.
Yes, anything that gets me to the
Who's
contract. Like,
who are the most demeanor?
I do.
I guess it's gonna be me and you then.
Yep.
Okay. You two look for somebody that could actually help us. Because since our tech guy, construction guy ran away with the Amazon lady.
I mean, we could go back to the black market. Maybe there's somebody there that's for hire. I suppose. Can find
guys
anything
could-
there.
You guys could do that while me and Felix do negotiations.
Jeff, I wish you the best of luck with finding a suitable replacement for him. I can imagine it will not be easy to find such a mad scientist.
Now, Felix, you do
So-
remember that there was quick and easy jobs over at the trucker stop on near the edge of town.
Yeah, but they didn't pay enough.
Well, the jobs change daily,
Oh, they change daily.
and it's been 2 days.
Yeah, we can check that out sometime as well. See if we can get enough pay for a fast enough job.
I've been, but just so you know, every night I've been making 2 invisibility scrolls, assuming I have the mana for it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing with my free time.
You can only make
So-
about 10 of those before you run out of paper.
Oh,
Just buy more paper. Well, now.
that's true.
Well, it's Lenin. Linen.
Black market.
Skin paper.
Skin paper.
Oh god.
I forget what it's
Why don't
called.
we just why don't
I think you said it right.
papyrus?
The linen wraps.
No, it is paper. I'm pretty sure it's linen. It's paper made from the skin of animals.
Yeah, linen. You got it right.
This doesn't sound right, but whatever. You get what I mean.
I only know this because it's in.
Linen is
Skyrim.
woven from flax.
Parchment.
Parchment. There we go.
Yeah, linen is woven from flax. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what
I
you
about to
mean.
say, I don't think it's linen.
Mm.
Yeah, parchment. You need parchment.
Parchment paper.
Either that, or you just spend a lot more mana making stuff into regular paper, which will reduce the amount you can make. Well, you still
Okay.
can do it.
Just write the scrolls all over your body.
Yes, actually, that is completely applicable. Just grab a freaking permanent mark. Just grab a pen or a marker and start doodling it on yourself. Although, you do notice that the spells tend to burn up whatever they're written on.
Oh no.
So unless you write a permanent version to put on yourself, you might want to hold off on that one.
I mean, writing a permanent invisibility spell on yourself sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Man, it takes is ridiculous though. I think it's 5 times? Anywhoozin, where are you going?
Well, I suppose I will use my well-informed ability to attempt to find the purple elephant guy, because we heard. Where did we hear he was again? Does anyone remember?
You heard from a homeless man that he was near the edge of town. Near a diner.
I suppose we'll follow that trail while the other guys go try and find ourselves a replacement for our lost crew member.
So you're splitting the party and you only have one vehicle. How's this gonna work?
They could drop us off on the way.
We have 2 vehicles.
What's your second vehicle?
The buggy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one I drive.
I'm crazy. Sorry.
I'll take the buggy.
You need to.
It's just that we have less drivers, is all. That's what Daboom noticed.
Yeah, you need to take the buggy because mostly
take the
because I don't fit on the buggy, especially not with my new 2-ton riot shield.
Good times. Which, by the way, is kind of weighing down the bed of the flatbed. It's noticeably lower to the ground. Once you put your mech on it.
Of course it is.
So where are the other yucks going?
We just said where both of us were going.
Yes, I know that Felix and Fallen are going to the edge of town. Where is everyone else going? They just said somewhere. That doesn't really describe. You gonna roam aimlessly?
Probably.
Wouldn't be the best of plans, but I suppose.
Roll me a D100. Felix and Fallen. As you are approaching the edge of town, near the diner, you see a small ship come in for a fairly hot landing near the edge of town.
That looks promising.
It does.
That's the most we can find someone to. That's the most we can find someone to recruit. At the worst, we find gangers and just deal with them.
Yeah, you weren't the only ones that noticed the ship coming down. Quite a few of the purple elephants are moving over to see what's up.
I imagine the yellow fever are also heading over as this is close to their territory.
Probably.
No, this is by the...
The diner was next to yellow fever territory.
There's more than one diner in the city.
You said the diner is in the one we visited, but
I would like to go check it out if it's on the way.
You guys are nowhere near it.
yeah, we'll. I think we should head over. What do you think, Fallen?
We should.
The other two yuck-yucks, the other three yuck-yucks, have been doing circles around the police station for the last 2 hours. I rolled the D100 because they didn't. It landed on it. So they've just been horribly navigating, going down alleyways, then come back out the same road and going around in circles. Charles will finally look up from his little data pad to see that you've passed the same homeless person at least 4 times now, and is bringing up concerns.
What?
I hope you at least remember this place with the amount of times you just went around.
Fallen and Felix, you do indeed arrive there a lot faster than most of the gangers do. The ship's still in pretty good condition. It seems to have blown its landing gear in the landing, though.
What is it? Every ship we run into somehow blows up in one way or another.
That blown out.
I'm asking in character because every ship I've encountered such thus far has been damaged.
Shall we say hello to the
It's a relatively small ship. It has a singular engine on it and is fairly round in design.
Sure.
Data?
You can do your dramatic entrance or introduction.
Data, I'm gonna speak to you real quick. You wish to unmute yourself.
Yes.
As you were coming in to land on this, near the city, you were hit by an anti-air rocket on the way in. You didn't know such an air net was anywhere near to this place.
I see. They have a very interesting ding-dong welcome.
No, this was outside the city. This was well outside the city. You were coming in from a landing from way out and making your way in. On your way in, you were hit. Somewhere by the red-peaked mountains back there.
To explain that a little bit, there are many bandits nearby the city that have complex anti-air nets.
You can tell him that later. But yes, you seem to... You do spot the nearby city and make your landing. It's a little rough, but the ship's still in pretty good condition.
I see. How hard am I going to have to work to get myself back and get myself airworthy?
Oh, just the landing gear is fucked. It can still fly. You just can't land all that easily. Well.
Rough landings only.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess I would need some sort of equipment to lift the ship off the ground so I could work on the gear. That's kind of an obnoxious problem.
Yeah, and you know that this planet was fairly mid to low tech, so you might want to go look for a forklift or a crane.
Are you certified?
I imagine I am. Anyway.
As you pop out, you see a large flatbed truck with a mech suit on the back of it. Looks fairly high tech. And off in the distance is a bunch of neon purple lowriders making their way towards you.
I see. I am not happy about this.
The big mech on the flatbed hops off as a massive ass riot shield.
I see.
Describe my own character.
Yes.
Yeah, Big Mech in black and chrome armor with a giant riot shield. Looks to be about a foot thick of just steel.
3.5 inches.
Oh, it's not a foot. Come on.
No, it's not.
Damn.
Come on, give him at least that extra, half an inch. Don't be like that.
Yeah, half an inch matters, man. Not kidding. Yeah, he's wearing a suit, and it looks to be fairly high tech make, incredibly expensive. A little bit of glow surrounds him from clear hard light shielding. And in one hand, that's not holding the riot shield, he's holding a giant revolver, about the size of a 12 gauge shotgun, with a 40mm grenade launcher stuck on the bottom of it.
I see. I guess peeking off the back ramp of this ship is going to be a small spider-like construct of sorts. As primarily dark blue paneling with red leg tips and a bunch of golden designs and patterns covering its body. 2 mandibles hang from its body, placed about where they should be, and a small half-humanoid doll-like figure sits above that, giving it a Drider-like resemblance.
Oh, you're certainly interesting.
Oh,
I
and
would,
I also lastly state, to re-clarify, it's about like a, couple inches tall, about the size of a basketball.
can't say I've ever seen something like you. Welcome to the planet and the city. I see you already encountered the desert people, judging by the damage. There's currently a gang approaching, so I would, well, not anger them. Maybe we can talk to them. Maybe we can talk to them.
Mayhaps.
Perhaps.
We are not associated with them. I'm Felix, by the way, and I'll let my friend here introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Sarah.
Describe yourself.
She's in a bodysuit right now. Her hair is white as snow, if you know what snow is. Blue eyes. Basically regular female human. Who's very charming and
Judging by her seduction roll, knockout gorgeous.
yeah. Let's just say somebody will always keep an eye on her.
Yes.
For a minute, I thought you were going to describe your shadowy guardian that usually hangs around you.
Yeah. No, he's in the car right now.
Okay.
He's the one driving the thing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the spider construct's 2 humanoid arms will gesture with a small metallic object and simply state, well, what should I do to protect my ship against these gangers?
Well, that's the hard part. They're quite sophisticated for gangers. You know that improvised tech kind of vibe. They have wall sockets for their laser guns, for example. It's rather impressive, but honestly, I think we should try and just talk to them.
Okay.
You
That
begin
sounds
to hear very loud
Ah.
country music as the cars
negotiator.
approach.
Is it polka or no?
No, country.
Oh, I'm just imagining the fucking red versus blue Warhog song.
If it was Yellow Fever, would have said polka.
Okay.
The spoder is going to back into its ship a few paces and say simply, "Well, help me retain use of my ship, and I will be indebted to you."
I'll do my best. Do you have anything to defend yourself with in case talking doesn't work?
Then they just kind of wiggle their mandibles.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you really wanted to, you could put the ship into full throttle and ram them with it.
If I'm putting the ship into throttle anything, I'm going to fly further into town.
Yeah, it can still fly. You can take off if you wish. You don't know how damaged it is. You might want to check that.
Yeah, I guess given that, I'm just going to say I'm going to see if my boat is still airworthy. And with that, there will be a titter-tat.
Felix will, of course, holster his giant revolver, keep his shield at the ready, and just turn around to face the purple elephants as they approach. We like the purple elephants, so I hope they don't try and kill us here.
This is my skeleton. We could probably
Yeah,
get out of the
you-
car. Get ready
You
with
just
us.
hear blaring, "It's country!" As the car is fucking floored on over. There's about 8 of them.
They sound like decent folk.
4 of them are convertibles, so they're open top. You can clearly see there's like 4 to 6 people in each of them, holding a myriad of weaponry.
It's almost a fair fight for them.
Murmurs as he arrives.
The other vehicles are Suburbans. You know what a Suburban is, right?
Pretty sure I know what a Suburban is.
Yeah, they hold about 10 people each. Start stuffing people in the trunk.
Nothing high explosives can't fix.
Exactly. The ones with the convertibles, most of them seem to have AKs. A few of them have RPGs.
Felix will raise a hand in greeting, waving at the purple elephants.
Hello! One of the convertibles, which has less people, has a 50 cal mounted on the back.
Convertible, we're like fucking convert into an APC, goddamn.
It's now a technical. But yeah, they roll up, and a few of them just go around the ship and start circling it. A few people in the convertibles pull up to you and hop out with the country blaring still.
Hello, it's a pleasure to
Hello.
meet you all. I hope our friend crashing here didn't disturb your daily goings.
No, not at all, not at all. We're just here to collect his parking tax.
It's parking tax.
So I suppose he should probably pay one of those for messing up your
Yep,
road.
everything
like
in
that.
our area is under protection. And we have a strict parking fee, you hear?
Yeah.
As the man is holding a small beer bottle. That says double sunlight.
How much is this parking fee?
Only $50.
Well, do you accept credits?
The man stops for a second and just wrinkles his brow, like, He walks over and, like, rummages around in his thing. Pulls out a little communicator. That'd be 100 credits.
Yeah, I'll fire them to you. Well,
Yeah, you just tap his communicator goes bing! You lose 100 credits, he gains 100 credits. He almost looks shocked for a minute, like, wow.
Well, I don't see any reason for that.
Pleasure doing business with you. Boys!
Yeah.
He's
I
good!
I
Are
see
the
no
blue elephants just country people?
Yes, actually.
I see no reason to argue or fight with
Such
people
reasonable fellows such as ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. We're hoping to be aligned with you, actually. Is there any way we could speak with your boss? I was hoping to meet him.
You wish to talk to Bubba?
Sure. I would love to. We're in the market for dealing with yellows and
The Yellers?
the politicians.
And he
who
just
don't
immediately
like.
spits off to the side.
Yeah, we're in the market for helping to deal with them. And of course, we're also looking to help deal with the progressives.
The progressives? Upon him saying this aloud, everyone there proceeds to pick a direction and spit.
Yeah. So, could we speak to him?
I'll give Bubba a ring and see if he ain't in the mood to do talking to the city folks.
Right. Fuck, you made me
Takes another
drop in my
swig of
fucking
his double
country.
sunlight.
Well,
That joke was too funny. You almost killed me.
Are you sure we can't get a meeting with him?
I'll call Bubba and see.
there's no sense in rushing him. I'm sure you wouldn't want to see him if we made him rush.
Bubba,
yeah.
Bubba J is a very busy man, as you can understand.
Yeah, I can perfectly understand that.
You see him wave. A few people hop out of the one of the Suburbans with laser rifles, and one of them has a plasma cannon. Weirdly enough, it looks horrendously ramshackled, and you're pretty sure it'll explode when he fires it. But it looks menacing. As it glows a weird purple.
That's some very nice tech you have there.
Yeah, we got some buddies in the black market. They can hook us up.
Yeah, I can tell it's hosted in your area.
Yeah,
So I assume they get very good protection.
But a few of the people walk over and they apply a few stickers to the ship.
They actually have a system for telling what places they've taxed, and they don't just tax places over and over again. That's funny.
Yeah, a great
So
big
they're not even
sticker is
bad
slapped
then.
on the ship and it says purple approved.
Yeah, it's not even a bad gang either. I like these guys.
This is a great gang. I want them in my city.
fucking. I mean, they're more civilized than the fucking mafia.
Yeah.
That's saying something because the mafia is like as civilized as games get in real life.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'll leave a few men here to make sure the bandits don't bother your ship here.
Good shite.
Alrighty, thank you.
The two
Very much.
Suburbans proceed to fold open a little bit, and you see a recoilless rifle and a dual 50 cal pop up.
Talk about a convertible.
Yep, that's their new
Um,
requisitions. They're nice.
Yeah, I'll give you my communicator code if Baba gets back to you.
Beep.
And,
Thank you
speak
very
with her.
much. I'll definitely give you a rang if he hollers. Pleasure
Oh,
doing
if you-
business.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. And if you need any yellows dealing with, don't be afraid to give me a call. I'm always eager to use this suit of mine.
I hope so. I see a bright future for you, friend.
I'm
Take care
glad.
now.
You too.
As he slides over the hood of his convertible and hops in and goes. Him and all the other convertibles peel off. Two of the Suburbans go. The other two do stay behind. With their complement of 10 purple elephants with their dual 50 cal with a big bullet shield and their recoilless rifle cannon.
But what nice people, huh?
Yeah, they're set up about 100 feet or so away from the ship. So they're outside of earshot.
I will bang on the ship to let the spider know that it's okay to come out now.
Just give it a few taps on the side with my metal hands.
Dig, 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 dig.
The I'm gonna lower my rear door and kind of tether on out. Well, that was resolved.
Yeah, I told you I'd deal with it.
Well, you
That's not too
upheld the
hard.
terms that I specified, and so I find myself in your debt.
Wonderful.
Do you have a
will,
lift jack by any chance?
we could jury rig one. We have an engineer of moderate skill back at I believe the black market is where they've headed.
Well, regardless of how it gets done, the damage is mostly superficial. I just need to fix the landing gear or...
You do see it, due to a short diagnostic test during all of their back and forth, you find out that quite a few of the downward-facing nozzles have been crushed, but superficial.
No.
I could try and lift it, but I don't believe I could.
This is at least a 28-ton ship.
Yeah, there's no way I can lift this.
Okay. I will have to take it to somewhere where I can have access to the tools I would require to make these types of repairs. Would you know such a place on planet?
The simple answer is no. The only megacity I know of is currently dealing with a zombie plague. So
It's actually
Oh, no.
that's actually a minor city.
it's still a hive city compared to this one.
It's slightly bigger than this one, yes.
It's the only city I also know of. So for all I know, it is the biggest city on the planet because I haven't been bothered to Google it. Or sorry, Google.
You see a streak pass across the sky. Faint sounds of moo.
But aside from that, so why exactly are you here, anyways? Money.
Deal.
I coming off the end of some disastrously negative work. Need to bridge things with work, and here specifically fuel.
That's perfectly understandable. I've dealt with some bad work scenarios myself. I'm an ex-mercenary of the now defunct, I believe, Procky Hounds.
I am an certified systems and hardware engineer of the combat-related systems variety.
I suppose we'll get along very well then. You'd probably have fun looking over my suit. It's got a lot of modifications on it.
It does look like a marvelous word.
It's my own personal brand of the G24 command platform. It's a wonderful little thing. But enough bragging about my suit. What's the plan with your ship? Are we going to leave it in purple territory, or would you like to try and bring it along through purple territory to the black market?
Well, I don't exactly intend to lift it without a destination. Bit of a trouble there. Because takeoff and landing repeatedly will ensure more damage is done to the bottom. I would like to know the place where I can stick it, where I can begin working on it before I take off, as I don't exactly want to be stuck in hover while things are scouted out.
Leave the black market then.
How about you keep me on communique, and once you figure out something specific, you tell me where to land.
No, I think the black market is the only place in this city with the tech to repair this.
Indeed, but until a specific, and I mean exactingly specific place.
Oh, so there's a
specific
cargo
landing
hold.
place.
There's a cargo hold to go down, so we already know where. Hell, you can land on the flatbed if it'll fit, and also be able to be carried by the
It
flatbed.
would break the flatbed.
Of course, it would break the flatbed.
Boom just said it was like a 28-ton ship.
Your 2-ton
Yeah.
mech is straining its suspension. What do you think the ship would do? Well, your 3.5-ton mech is straining it.
I was just thinking, okay, maybe things are boondocked around here, but as far as I'm aware, it would be faux pas to just fly a ship in and land it without prior authorization.
Well, I suppose I'll just keep you on comms then. And we can contact our other members to ask them if they have a specific spot they'd want as well.
Speaking of the other members, over to the Gaggle Gang. You find yourselves at the Fish Cannery,
For
one of the few factories in the city. It reeks of fish.
Just the people that rolled the 1d100.
Yes, I did it because y'all didn't.
Said I was going to the black market, looking for people to fix things or hire somebody.
Well, I
suppose.
asked your driver where he's going, and I said, "You're just roaming around randomly." He said, "Yeah."
That's fantastic.
Do you
I
all
don't know why they
arrive
did that.
at the fish canning factory?
I'm gonna look around. I think he took a wrong turn.
You're near the docks. It reeks of fish, and there's birds everywhere.
Are
Specifically,
you sure this is the
seagulls.
place?
Scully.
Yes. Oh wait, what? Sorry.
That's in character. What?
Are you sure this is the place?
Scully, you've been driving aimlessly, and you've arrived at the fish canning factory.
Clearly, he's been drunk driving as well.
More so like you know how when you're on a long drive you sort of just zone out? Kind of like that.
Long drive. It's barely an hour and a half.
Oh, that's a while.
The city.
What?
Well, it's an hour and a half of stop and go traffic. There's so many fucking lights.
Yeah.
Not that far of a distance. It's just that much traffic.
Yeah.
I still will continue with the same question as where we are.
Pretty sure we're at the destination.
We're at the destination. Fish cannery. I don't think we are.
I don't think this is the black market.
Black Mark.
Black market. I thought you said fish canning factory. My bad.
Should we look around or should we try to go to the black market?
We should head to the black market.
I don't know. I kind of like fish. Wonder how much they're selling it for.
Well, you can go in and ask if you want then.
They sell canned fish or cans for $2 credits or $1.
Charles, are you okay?
We're being possessed by demons.
He's conjuring the fish demons. Oh no.
Charles,
Fuck off, Dagon. Fuck off.
did he trigger the did he trigger your like sleeper cell or something by saying fish? Is that your trigger word?
Fish cannery.
What the fuck?
His balls dropped and his already low voice sank.
I don't understand a word this man is saying.
I cannot divine any scrap of understanding from what the fuck they're saying.
Neither can I. I think he has voice mod turned on. But he's on his phone, so I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, there's plenty of voice mods for the phone.
Yes.
Can you not? Can you fucking not?
You turn that off, your voice is deep.
I don't need no voice mod.
Like, what if he's not using a mod and his mic is like really messed up?
No, it's too consistent to be messed up. He's using a mod.
His mic might just be transmitting in slow motion. Who knows?
Slow motion and dropping his voice a few octaves.
I don't think any of us can understand what the fuck you're saying.
You
If
said
it's a
something
voice
about a
modifier,
stereotype.
turn it off.
He's
He's
gonna start typing.
for a while. Bye, Charles!
Is it not on purpose?
I don't think so. He's making it sound like it's not. That's the thing about he's gonna start typing it. What's going on or something? I don't know.
Hopefully that fixes him. Eventually.
Still muted.
Well, he muted himself.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
He's been possessed.
Evil.
Evil! Evil.
So how much is the catfish?
Evil!
How much is for 4 canned fishes?
Good question.
1 credit. No, 2 credits or $1. And it is canned local fish. It doesn't say what kind of fish.
Can I ask for a specific fish? Or is that not a thing here? Technically, even if I do, I don't think I would know the type of fish that lives here.
Sure. They show you the cans of very specific fishes. Otorius malus, or Malus Torin, Oblis Domini, and Doramas. Doramas. Written on the cans. Pick whichever one you like.
Okay, so I'll take the second one. The second one sounds good.
I'll take the second one.
Of course, the cat goes ape over fish.
You judging, man?
Go ahead and minus the currency you wish to use.
I'm making a joke based on stereotypes.
That's racist.
How many cans per credit again? It's 4 for 2 credits.
Correct.
I'm gonna take 8.
Go
So
for
that's
it.
4 credits. You count as rations, right? Or how? I don't think it's big enough for rations.
Actually, it is.
Can I
It'd
check
be-
the expiration date
It
actually
would be
before I
1 day
purchase
of
it?
rations. Expiration date is 3 years from today.
Okay, yeah, I'll take off. I'll take all 8 of them. And then I'm gonna quickly rush back to the buggy.
Runs back. I got my fish. Let's go.
Yeah, there's no engineer in there, but you know, won't be. At least I have a snack.
I got me a snack.
I'm
Snack.
still a growing. Can't say growing boy. I'm still a growing cub. Yes.
Cat.
Fish is not that big of a delicacy when you live in a rainforest.
Good times.
But yes, I wish we should dip over
So
to
as
the
you band of gaggle fucks make your way over to the black market.
yes.
Remember, there's A and B over yonder.
Yeah. Let's see what's at the black market. So you can actually fucking get there.
least we
You
know
will
where the
actually
fish is.
get there a lot slower. There is a traffic accident.
Oh, fucking course.
The
Can
fire
we go
department are
around it?
blocking off all lanes of traffic, and you're in a standstill.
Isn't this an off-roading vehicle?
We're in a city.
You're in the city.
Damn
We're
it.
gonna off-road. The curb where people are standing.
Don't tempt me.
You're not driving.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's the assassin who's driving.
Oh yeah, the assassin.
Yeah.
Are there yellow fever in the road and the curb by any chance?
Oh, we're
Ah,
roughly near the heart of the city. Pretty damn close to the police station.
how long is this gonna take? I'm just gonna start eating the cans.
Extra hour of standstill traffic. Ah, don't you just love realism? Fallen and Felix, you make your way to the black market.
You know, whenever I'm in traffic in real life, I always wonder if I let off a few shots in the air, would the traffic get faster?
Yeah, but the cops would come quicker.
I have an M60 with 100 rounds in it. I can make this traffic move.
Wouldn't recommend that.
I'm a very impatient man. Tiger.
Person. Thing.
Tiger man?
Still say man, you're still a human.
Yes.
I'm half human though.
You're still a human, technically.
Yeah, my dad
You
just
got
had
the
replaced.
zoomies, but you can't act on it.
And it's 3/4. And actually, yeah, you're only 1/4 human.
Yes.
Still a human, though.
You got the zoomies, but you can't act on it.
Yeah.
cat behave?
What the fuck is that meme, Data?
Hold on.
Just pretend you're having a stroke.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll make the traffic move faster.
Pretend you have a stroke. Yeah, that'll fix the traffic.
I mean, you just
Yeah, it's
you
one of those
pretend you're having a stroke. You
simulations.
just slam on the gas, and it'll make traffic move faster.
Nah.
You
There
know
we
what would
go.
make actually traffic move faster if Gone was here and I just shot him in the head?
Oh
Probably make him
no.
move faster.
There we
You'd clear
go. I fixed it.
if nothing else.
I've added to Data's meme, and that makes sense.
Well, since technically we're stuck in traffic, we can't do anything else other than complain.
Scully makes the cat behave. Scully, make the cat behave, says Fuse.
I'll see what I got.
As he keeps reading through his little data pad. On medicine. For whatever reason. But Felix, Fallen, you two have arrived at the black market.
Hooray! Is the cargo bay open?
No, it's currently closed.
Can we call the cargo bay up so that we can fit the manned ship in there?
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Can I check Google and see if there's an actual proper ship repair place?
Yes, you can.
Probably should have done this sooner.
Give me an
Is there?
intelligence roll.
Where is it?
Roll for smarts.
It's for smart.
Cleverness.
So wait, we had to roll something for medical.
Roll
now.
cleverness.
Not computers or anything like that?
Nope, roll cleverness.
Okay, how do I do that again? Unskilled roll?
Unskilled roll.
A 6. I rolled a 4.
Do you want me to roll too?
As you navigate through Woogle, you're met with nothing but more and more ads and links to dead pages.
Regular Google's fucking stupid. I wonder what Google looks like.
Probably worse.
About
Or
to
better,
say,
depending on your context.
There's single Slorpians near you.
My scout didn't help us with Google.
Wait, Skrill.
there's hot single squirrel in your area.
I wonder if any of you actually know what a Skrill is.
Nope. It sounds familiar to something.
You know
that I'm
what?
thinking, but not
It's
really.
it's from Space Station 13. You know what Kit Fisto looks like from Star Wars? Skrill look kind of like that. They're also amphibious and have somewhat slimy skin.
I see why you're looking for some.
So
It's something
What
from
are we
Space
doing?
Station 13.
Well, I suppose we're going to the black market for this because we definitely didn't find anything on Google.
Yep.
okay.
Fallen types in the right words for it, and gets spat out with an answer that the city of Westwich has a repair area for ships.
Isn't that the place that currently has the zombie virus?
Uh-uh.
That's good to know. So I can't act on that.
That's about Westwich is about a 7-day drive. You could fly there in a day.
Cool.
7-day drive or a 1-day flight?
Yeah.
Actually, That sounds very. Dang, your ship must be very slow.
No,
Shush you.
you can only fly so fast in fucking
In atmosphere.
Atmo.
suborbital without catching fire because the atmosphere.
Depends on how
I know,
aerodynamic
but I'm
you
like, that's what I was thinking. Because if you drive from where I'm at to California, it's like roughly, I think, a few days. But if you fly there, it's like 2 hours. That's what I was thinking.
are. Less friction up there.
The cars drive faster here because there's no speed limit on the open desert.
Yeah.
Sounds like a byproduct of accidents.
It's an open desert.
Ain't no cops hanging out in the middle of nowhere to ping you for speeding. There's no speed signs.
It's the middle of nowhere. Where the fuck you gonna find someone to hit?
Yeah, unless there's bandits, there's no one to hit.
Yeah. And if you hit bandits, well, taking care of them is a.
You never know. There might be an anti-tank mine in the middle of the road.
Which is why people don't like to use the roads.
Yeah, that's why you go in the open desert, not the road, because
Bandits
Boom.
mine the roads because people use the roads. And they'll keep mining it because people keep using it.
Raider no miney. Raider no miney.
But kaboom.
Anyway. What are y'all up to in the black market?
I suppose that are the ones that are there would do something. I suppose.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
After waiting for a solid 2 minutes, the cargo lift comes up to you. Bing!
they're getting his ship repaired, correct? Hello?
yeah, we should be. So, should we send it on down? Do we remember if there's a
Do you remember if there's a lift or anything down there, or some things that could be used to repair the ship?
You don't remember.
Sure. Fuse.
Not with you.
Oh, he's not here.
You can
I
call him.
thought they were with.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to call up our companions and ask them if they know anywhere or remember if the black market had any lift jacks or anything like that to hoist up a spaceship, because we found an engineer. And it only cost us 100 credits to hire him.
No, Fallen, it wouldn't.
What's going on?
You would definitely remember that the person who was selling mech suits was selling some of the more industrial application ones. You know, ones
Well-
meant for replacing ship parts.
We could buy one of those if anyone wants to pilot it.
Think of the Cargo's exosuit from fucking Aliens.
So like a forklift with mech suit.
Mm-hmm.
Power loader, you mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I've not, Fallen. No, I have not.
Well, I mean, like,
Guys, why is there such dead silence? What are you doing?
I mean, we're gonna fucking call up our new engineer, man, to come over here so that we can get the mech suits out of there. We could just ask to borrow the mech suits.
How much longer till the traffic clears up?
Hmm.
Hour plus.
Yeah, we're gonna be sitting here for a while.
You definitely get an update from the other half of the group saying they're stuck behind traffic, someone got in an accident.
Yeah, some poor, terrible driver.
They are hearing word that it's something to do with a natural gas leak. Someone hit a main.
Poor people driving.
They were trying to turn ships around, but it's a 4-lane highway. There's not much of a way to turn anyone around.
There should be a law that if somebody does something really stupid on the road, you can shoot their tires.
Why don't you go to the sea where it's legal to kill people? Definitely go do that.
But no, from what I know, I mean, how did I get on this planet?
Good question.
You
What's up,
just
you
been
determine?
here.
I would like to know.
I mean, it's your backstory.
Bus ride. Space bus.
You never, yeah. Well, I suppose a space bus. It hit a, it hit an, it hit a space mine.
No,
I
you
just-
were just traveling with someone, and then your contract ended here, so this is where they dumped you.
Yes.
Like, my backstory was just fucking hitching a ride with fucking pirates if they stole my mech suit. Taking it back and jumping out, performing Master Chief for Halo 3.
VOC pirates.
So,
I mean, like, there's not much I can.
I'm waiting on Data to show up here with the ship so we can go on down to the fucking under area.
Okay.
Then I make a pilot check.
Okay.
Be entirely honest, even though this is in-game traffic, it's giving me real life anxiety. I hate traffic so much.
Let's see. I need to
I wanna
give
get out of this
my
traffic.
in-atmosphere flight check, right?
It's a spaceship, so it's a space check.
But I'm in an atmosphere.
It's still a spaceship.
Okay.
Controls
Dan,
remain
I
the same
see this
regardless
view.
of where you
11
are.
successes.
You have succeeded.
Oh.
Barely.
Okay. Then I'm gonna fucking fly on over.
Yeah, you fly between the tall, leaky buildings. A few people do point RPGs at you, but then they stop once they notice the big sticker on your nose.
And I'll try and flag landing services on fucking comms.
Landing surfaces, you're funny. They're having you pull into an alleyway and directing you into a hole in the wall.
Yeah, okay.
You're just barely fitting into the alleyway. You fit into the cargo hold perfectly fine.
Okay.
Welcome to the cargo hold and the black market. We should be able to get your spacecraft fixed up down here. They have all sorts of jobs, not jobs, but tools. So if we can get a mech to do it, we can probably find a slave to do it if you're that kind of person.
As the cargo lift finishes its process of lowering your fat asses, and the door pings and opens, you see the entirety of the black market has changed in layout.
I still need a mech-sized sword.
Yeah, just about
You could
every
always
shop
turn a riot
has
shield into a
changed.
sword. You know, just melt it down and.
Makes a
Maybe I should
massive
buy one while I'm down here.
stainless steel sword. I got this.
Do they have any mech-sized officer swords down here? Like officer sabers?
As you're down here, you don't see many familiar shops out and around. The Mech Man is still here, and the Magic Place is still here, but every other shop has just about changed.
Well, shall we go talk to the mech people, or would you like to look around and see if we can find anything cheaper to lift your spacecraft up?
Let's see. Well, this place does this place have dedicated lifting? For servicing spaceships, like I assume what happened around here.
A cursory look from on top of your ship, you don't see much.
They do have the tools to lift it, but they don't do it for free, and they certainly
Can I
don't
get a
do
notice check?
Okay. See, notice, awareness, that one.
Notice.
15 successes.
As you peer around with your robo eyes, you definitely spot, off in the distance, there seems to be a scrap merchant which has many a ship part poking up.
Well, that's a place.
Can I roll a notice check
Question.
as well?
Am I broke?
You have 200 credits to your name.
Okay.
Too broke, basically.
Yeah, cool.
Notice.
Enough for a trail mix bar and a bus ride home.
Also 15. So probably
Food
not.
and bus rides are actually pretty cheap.
I know. It was a joke.
If you wish to have a trail mix cannon shot, that's a different story.
Jesus Christ.
Special delivery from Quakerettes.
The trail mix around. Levels half the city. What are you looking for, Felix?
I was looking around to see if I could find anything.
Anything specific?
Anything that could sell a lift jack. Like a jack.
As you're looking around, you see the person selling all the mechs, and the quite obvious massive. His shop is the easiest to find because he has some pretty tall mechs standing over in the distance. It's hard to miss him. You could pick out a few of the smaller ones for like lifting engines and shit here and there. You do spot a corner of a sign that says Modern Modders Engineering Supply Store.
Well, we have two options, Mr. Spider.
Oh, you two also you also do spot the store selling scrap pieces.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you, Felix. Go ahead.
We have a few options. That scrap store, an engineering store, and the mech place.
Well, I can probably get the parts I need from scraps. Why don't you see if you can finagle a mechanical strongback for the lifting part?
Alrighty, I will. I'll try and find a jack in the engineering store before I go and invest in a mech. I already have one already, so.
Well, it's not like we need it permanently. We'd only rent it for. Boom! How quickly do I think I can get these repairs done?
Well, hey, maybe they like me, and so let me just take it for free for a bit.
I doubt it.
Boom.
Yeah.
For
If the
free,
DM
eh?
would ever reply.
Businesses don't like free unless they're getting something for free.
It's a pretty simple repair. To replace the nozzles so that you're pretty well airborne. The landing gear would take a little longer.
All right, and how much time is any of these non-specific time frames?
To fix your thrusters would be upwards of 2 hours. Your landing gear would be a day or two, if you're fixing it. If you're just replacing them, you could be done in an hour as well.
Well, you know. The
Because just replacing the thing is far quicker than fixing
Well,
it.
here's the question. If I have to replace them, I have to buy brand new parts. It'll cost more.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, you could always buy used parts. You know,
That's
it's not gonna be the
amazing.
best thing in the world, but you know,
Eh,
they are scrap yards. You never know what you can find.
yeah, I'm gonna poke with the scrap merchant first. I have frugal crafting, so I imagine if there are any way to get cheap placements, get them there. Otherwise, I'll get the bare minimum of parts I need to just do the repair.
Yeah, and I'll go check with the engineering store to see if I can find a jack or anything.
Okay. We'll head up Felix or Modern Modders first. Fallen, who are you going with? Because they're splitting up.
I'll
Or
probably
you're gonna go do your
be
own thing.
probably do my own thing.
Okay. Where are you headed?
To finish out my shopping spree.
Oh, but
Because that ship won't be able to fit us, correct? Because it's super small.
Oh no, it'll fit you. It will not fit your vehicles. It'll barely
room for
fit Felix's
passengers,
mech.
Not a lot of cargo.
It'll barely fit Felix's mech.
And what about my undead?
How many do you have?
Well, it's the total of. Let's see. The 5 and then the 11 corpses.
that's a lot.
Probably not as
people?
many as she would want.
No, we need more corpses.
There's not enough cargo room for the corpses. There's a single cube of cargo on this little ship.
Just like get like a fucking hook on the bottom of it that you can just tactically drop my mech.
What about the
Could we buy a
buggy
cage and
and the flatbed?
couldn't we buy a cage and like hook it up under the spaceship and take the undead that way? I mean, what are you gonna do? Die of no breath in space?
Yeah. The vacuum would
Already
very quickly
dead.
No, we could just turn them into skeletons. There, problem solved.
vacuum would very quickly rupture all of their blood vessels.
Make them into boner men. Rattle 'em, boys.
Rattle them bones.
And they'd freeze.
I don't think freezing matters for skeletons.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I mean, once they heat up and whatnot, they're just gonna be back to normal.
upon
Oh,
re-entry.
Well, undead are immune to cold.
Not so much to the heat of re-entry. They'll be reduced to ash.
That's why we going slowly.
I think immune to cold means immune to like frostbite and all that. Not immune to just being turned into an ice cube.
They're immune to cold.
Are they immune to vacuum?
They don't need to breathe, nor does it really affect them.
Yeah, they're never to be fine until the point you try to re-enter. Then you have a problem.
You could just like throw them all in like a giant blob of flesh and like maybe the one in the center of
Oh,
it.
I just had a horrible idea. Skeleton border torpedoes.
Later.
You know, actually, that doesn't sound that bad.
Assuming we can make some money while we're out in space, maybe it'd be possible for me to construct some sort of re-entry pod.
Boarding party.
Otherwise,
Skeletons.
we could just leave the corpses in orbit next time we do re-entry.
Yeah.
There are a number of different solutions, but let's not worry about any of that shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go find the fucking people.
Focus on the now, not the later.
Yeah, let's go find the fucking people that I need to buy from.
But yes, I actually have the model of your ship.
So yeah, the fucking engineering store. Do they have? I'm gonna walk in. Do they have like
Modern
a jack?
Waters. Upon walking in, you're immediately assaulted by assault of the senses. As there is a conga line of little USB robots
Oh god.
singing and flashing lights and shit.
What in the fuck?
The hell is this? Is this modern art? Is this what we've devolved into? The pie ship. Pie ship.
More of a colon, but yes.
But is there anyone here I can speak to?
Yeah, after you look around for a hot minute, you definitely find someone who is clapping in joy at these things going around.
Are you the owner of this place?
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Modern Modders! How can I help you? I didn't notice you. I'm in and all, but look at these things, aren't they amazing?
They're cute. I'm more concerned that you didn't notice what 9-foot tall mech suit walking into your store. But,
You wouldn't fit in the store.
Oh. You're making me get out of my mech suit.
Yes.
God. Oh. All right, I'll get out of the mech suit and walk in.
I would imagine you would have left your mech suit on the flatbed.
Fine, I'll leave the mech suit on the flatbed. Yeah, because I can't walk in any of the stores with it.
I'm looking for a jack or something like that to lift up a spaceship for repairs on the underside. Do you have anything like that?
How big is the ship?
About 28 tons, 38. Fairly small by ship standards.
Small ship, huh? He ponders for a minute and then walks over. I think this gravity jack would fit just fine.
Thank you very much. How much is it?
It's about 5K.
Ooh.
You can lift up to
Oh my-
100 tons.
Hmm.
Works both vertically and horizontally.
Let me just call my friend real quick. I almost have enough for that, but
If you want something cheaper, he
Man.
points to a very big, like, thick-ass piston. You can grab
Yeah,
that
so-
for 500.
you probably should have led with that, to be honest. I'll pick that up, yeah.
Damn, I wish I had the money. I could probably repurpose the parts for that gravity jack into something so fucking cool. Gravity force capable of lifting 100 tons? Imagine.
Yeah, the
I'd
big
make,
jack you grabbed, it only has a lifting force of 30 tons. But if your ship is only 25, you'll only be lifting up maybe half it at a time. It should be fine.
Yeah, it's a fairly small ship. It's just not small enough for my mech suit to lift.
Yeah, I doubt your mech shoots a Mighty Mouse.
No, it's the G24.
It ain't no Mighty Mouse.
Indeed, it is certainly not. Thank you very much. I'll put. When will you next be here? I've noticed the shop's
Oh,
changed.
I'm here the rest of the week. I just set up
fine.
this morning.
Yeah, I need this for my friend who just arrived on the planet. He was shot down by some bandits, and so we need to repair
Yeah,
the
those damn
underside.
bandits are really a problem. Especially that most people come in from over the water because we know about them.
Yeah. We forgot to tell him about them.
That's kind of something
Uh,
important. You should probably tell your friends that. Unless you want to see him die.
I just got here myself as well. I was shot down in a similar fashion, except I just happened to have been kidnapped by pirates, and so it helped.
Fair.
Yeah, I know.
Anything else here that might catch your eye?
No, but I do have a few engineer friends. who
AI
might-
chips? He motions to buckets of differently colored USB sticks. These can give any weapon you plug them into AI compatibility. Tell you things like how much ammo you have left. If you're off aim. It even speak and see things that you don't.
Like a heads-up display.
Yeah, some of these will even talk to you.
How
Dang.
much are those?
Well, because they were kind of tossed together, we don't know which is which, so they're 200 credits each.
And are they compatible with command platforms?
He leans over and stares out the front of his shop at your mech. It'll probably work.
I will likely come back and pick up some of those in the future then.
All sales are final.
Yeah.
All sales are final. Have a nice day. Cling!
Bye.
And he uses the small gravity lift that he was prompting to you to pick up the 1-ton jack and move it outside.
All right. Yeah, and so that jack is now ours.
Yeah.
Now I will spend the rest of the time here searching for a sufficiently sized mech sword.
Fallen, where have you run off to?
To the truck depot.
Truck depot.
For the RV, to try to get the RV, travel RV.
While the mech band does have trucks, he does not have RV. The place you're talking about is out in the city.
Gonna have to go there then.
The mech band sells technicals, though. Ones that have more armor and quasi-legal weapons.
Quasi legal.
I have any place I could do my research without making a mess. So.
The people at the mech place direct you to a medical research area off in the corner of the black market. So you might find what you need there.
Okay.
Data!
Yes.
Actually, 1 second. Everyone's sitting in the buggy.
Yeah.
You begin to hear the glorious symphony of honking horns of everyone behind, in front, and around you.
Of course.
As they're impatient assholes. The line barely squeaks forward.
Do I have any grenades? I'm buying. This is terrible.
Now back
And
to
I'm
Data.
silently dealing with it. One of the joys of being an assassin, you're used to having to wait for long fucking periods of time.
So Data, you find yourself in front of the scrap merchant.
Yes.
It's a little Fennec person.
Fennec?
Fennec. Yes.
Like, what is a Fennec?
Fox.
A little fox with massive fucking ears.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a floppa person. All right.
Yeah,
No.
they're like 3'2", but they don't seem human in any way.
Okay.
Floppa? Did you just refer to a fennec fox as a?
Anyway. So.
You see there's 2 of them. The first one speaks to you in a language you don't understand. Then the one next to him proceeds to translate.
This is what a standard Fennec Fox looks like in game related. Massive fucking ears.
Yes. I will look to them and go. You there.
Yeah, the person who's translating says, "Hello and welcome to Pack Rat's Emporium. How may I help you?"
I assume you are a purveyor of scrap materials.
The translator looks over and translates. And after the response looks back to you, "Yes."
I would like to look over your scrap and perhaps purchase some items.
We have scrap from all throughout the desert during our lengthy travels as nomads. Please, have a look around.
I will now look for the parts I deem necessary to perform critical repair on my bricks and nozzles. Ugh, fucking landing gear and nozzles.
Yeah, most of the bottom half of all your landing gear has been sheared off by running across the ground in emergency landing.
Wow. That's just a shame.
Yeah, the rocket that
Good.
hit you temporarily knocked out your reverse thrust, so it was hard to slow down.
Yes. Good thing I am a thrifty crafter.
Swifty.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to acquire the items I need. How much will it cost?
Notice check to find your shit. As you're literally digging through trash.
Okay.
You don't want to get, poked by a random used needle, I suppose.
I'm a construct.
Oh, that's correct. My bad.
Yeah, so no, I'm digging through it full force, finding the shit I need.
I don't know, even if I was a robot, I wouldn't want to be stabbed by a dirty needle. The dirt might get inside my circuits, that'd be bad.
The process wouldn't be pleasant, but it wouldn't be life-threatening like it would for a fucking biological.
Roll.
Roll what?
Notice.
Okay.
Phoenix.
19 successes.
They stack. So 19.
Yes.
Good roll. As you pour through it, you find many a nozzle from various bullshit that you can definitely pry apart and use for your own gain.
Yes.
Like, you see parts of hover bikes, and you're like, I could take that.
Yeah. What about the fucking struts and joints and shit I'll need to fix the landing gear?
Those are a little harder to find.
Alright.
You find enough to fix one of your landing gear, your ship has 3.
Okay. I'm gonna pat these items and go, how much for these?
The man proceeds to shunt all of them onto a scale and weigh them. You pay by the pound, and through any arbitrary amount that he just determines is added onto them for their rarity or whatever.
Oh.
As the man's just eyeballing it, you see him just counting on his fingers. And then you see him, you think he lost count? And then he dives into the trash pile, and pops out with an abacus and starts flicking beads back and forth.
Oh, they're old school. Oh shit.
Fucking abacus.
Yeah, you don't know where that came from. You're like, what the fuck? He apparently knew where it was in the trash pile, as he just dove in there for a hot second and pulled it right out.
My eyes glaze over, and I fail to pay attention through a fucking haze of bit compression.
GM dead.
Oh god.
Killed the GM. Congratulations. Eyes is glaze over in bit compression. Anyway.
One moment, I have to take something.
That actually reminded me of a way someone.
Police, open up!
That actually reminds me of how someone described having poor vision. It'd be like where vision goes to the point where you need glasses. It'd be like going from 1080 to like 240 YouTube video quality. But for your vision.
My eyes have gone through bit compression. I now see everything in 20p. My vision is now 16-bit. Good times.
That doesn't sound fun.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Boom.
Anyway, so does he come to an answer?
He does. He
What's
totals
he running
out. He totals out your nozzles to equaling about 350 credits, and the very weird and specialized parts for your landing gear. He looked over. He immediately looked at it and said 700.
I'm gonna be annoyed, obviously. Let me see. I'm just gonna say, hold that for me for a few minutes. I need to go get someone.
You watch as he pushes it off to the side and makes its own pile next to the pile of trash.
Alright.
And he just puts some caution tape over it.
Yes, I am going to titter-tatter back to my ship and wait for the party to arrive.
Okay.
One man's trash is still kind of trash.
So, Fallen, where are you going in this place?
Well, they send me to the medical place, so.
Okay.
Boy.
I was making sure.
Let me guess, you're gonna try to buy corpses?
Nah.
They're not selling corpses. What they are selling is various medical supplies. Medkits, gauze wrap, body bags, mobile decontamination tents, pop-up biohazard tents, stuff like that. Bulk medical goods. It seems they took this from a medical supply of some sort. There's tons of vitamin M if you're interested.
Yay, morphine.
No, Motrin.
Motrin? What?
Anything that would help with my research in particular.
Probably the pop-up biohazard tent would definitely help. Since it doesn't let things out.
Okay.
And it's a sterile environment.
Okay. Get one of those.
It'd also help if you needed to do anything to any of the party members.
Is there like a surgical kit?
Yes, they have tons of medical supplies sold in bulk.
Let's get one of those.
The party doctor is also someone who's a necromancer. That's scary.
That sounds like an
Hey.
anime title.
If I can come back, fighting, never have to eat or sleep or drink, I think I'll be
Yeah,
okay with it.
honestly, yeah, you're not wrong. That does sound like an anime. Holy shit.
The party's doctor is a necromancer. No, my party's doctor is a necromancer.
You're gonna turn this into a Korean manhwa?
It's an anime title. Actually, I can't believe my party's doctor is a necromancer. That's the title. That sounds like a title.
The show starts off by just one person having a bunch of undead friends.
It starts off with 3 members of the party dying immediately. Being, I don't know, shanked by goblins.
Yeah, who would have thought of that?
Mhm.
And then it immediately picks up with them being resurrected as zombies to continue fighting. And one of the few survivors is like, I thought you were our healer. I am.
I'm just very late.
I'm just
Oh
a
god,
little
you made the
late.
late joke.
You said you were a healer. I am.
Sort of.
It's not of the living. Anyway.
You'll be on your feet in no time.
Yes, there's tons of medical supplies here. One thing you might want to consider, because most people here have pretty heavy armor, you can actually use medical foam.
Okay, I gotta think of medical foam.
Medical foam is injected between the armor and the body to help hold wounds shut. It only works if you have hard armor. If you have soft
in
armor or
Halo.
no armor, it doesn't work.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Has anyone here played Halo ODST?
I have not.
Well, that's what I just said. It's like Halo.
Yeah. Well, there's a scene where they inject him with medical foam. It goes underneath his armor and seals it, and creates a barrier between the wound and his armor, holding it shut.
Mm.
And it's hard armor.
It's less that it holds the wound shut. It's more it's just there and just covers everything and seals it.
Like the nicer version of the
It'll
Berserker
hold it
armor.
shut in one way or another. Can't bleed out if there's nowhere for the blood to go.
Yeah, it's just semantics.
Super stealthy. There's no witnesses if they're all dead.
That's every assassin's dream. No witnesses.
Can't be a witness if they're dead. Wyatt, you.
No, witnesses is kind of a paradox, because as long as the assassin self is alive, they're still a witness.
I don't think
They're not
they
a
would
witness,
confess against
they're the
themselves.
offender. Legally, the assassin is not a witness. They are the person who committed the crime, and so they are not a witness.
Still, they have seen the crime take place, even though they're the one who did it.
They're
Fair
the
enough.
perpetrators.
Yeah.
But
A witness
anyway,
is someone who has observed a crime, is it not?
Not committed it. Because otherwise, they are co-conspirators, perpetrators, or the victim. The victim is not technically the victim's a witness.
if they live,
So, what other stuff would be useful for everyone?
Nanomachines.
nanomachines, son.
I
Yes,
think
let's just put
They
nanomachines
do
in
not
ourselves.
sell nanomachines here. I'm sorry.
That would have been fun. That would be interesting though. If there was a person
Oh,
out there
actually,
with nanomachines.
they do sell hunter killer nanobots in syringes.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't like that.
They're meant to counteract the effects of getting infected with nanobots.
Oh, never mind.
This is think of this as the antidote to poison.
technically, couldn't we use them to counteract someone's own nanobots then?
Yes. They're designed to seek out and destroy other nanobots.
So, shouldn't we get a few of those syringes and make them
If
syringe
we had a techie person, we could probably
theoretically recode those to seek out cybernetics.
There's no recoding them. They're hard coded. They're nanobots, dude.
Ah.
They are mechanically coded via spinning gears and cog systems. They're not electrical in any way.
I guess I'll get one of those.
They are mechanical machines.
I will not speak on the ability for this to happen in real life, but that is how it is explained here. Yes.
Okay then.
Well, back in the early 1900s, a mechanical machine was made.
So,
You want to know the price of any of this?
yes.
Would you like to know the price of first? Colin?
Yes, I would like the prices.
Of what first? We went
Of
through a
the
lot of
tent and
shit.
And the tent, the surgical kit, medical foam, and then the anti-nanobot syringe.
The pop-up tent is only 10 credits.
Okay.
Just a little warning saying non-sterile after first use. But it is reusable. Sterilize it yourself if you really want to. If I could coat the walls in bleach. But the tent is sealed. If anything does spill, it won't leak out.
I got two of those, one for my research and one for the party.
Yeah, there's slight, you know those kind of lengthy greenhouses? I like one of those. Kind of a half dome, and it just extends outward.
I gotta go AFK for about a minute or so.
Okay. And
It's about 10 feet wide by about 25 feet long. By about 6 feet tall.
what about the surgical kit?
Surgical kit, which includes glue, stitching up, apparatuses, needles, shit like that. Knives.
Knives.
Scalpels, there we go.
Yes, yes. There's nothing like a doctor performing
well,
surgery with a butcher's knife.
Yeah, the surgery kit actually has no consumable in it. It's all reusable items. So, you know, scissors, needles, shit like that. Staples. Flesh stapler. Good for holding together massive gashes. Like if someone, I don't know, cut open their arm.
Terrible, terrible stuff. You
Pistol
should
staples,
should probably put some hair clippers in there as well.
Yeah, that sits at about 70 credits.
Okay.
What was the other one?
Medical foam.
Medical foam sits at 120 credits each.
Okay.
Zoinks.
And then the anti-bot syringe.
That's fairly expensive. It's 1,200 each.
1,200.
Double zoinks.
You want to buy some vitamin M while you're here?
Now.
It's
Hey,
five,
what is that?
It's 5 credits for a freaking gallon jar of it.
Damn.
It's 5 credits for just a gallon of morphine. Or
Motrin.
morphine.
Motrin, vitamin M.
I always assumed morphine was vitamin M.
No, in the
Opiates.
military, whenever you're sent to the doctor for any reason, unless you've lost an arm, they'll just, you're prescribed vitamin M. Get out of here.
What is Motrin exactly?
I think Advil. It's a painkiller.
So morphine, basically. Weaker morphine.
Morphine is very, very powerful and very addictive.
weaker morphine, I said.
It's ibuprofen, basically.
It is ibuprofen.
Okay, no, you can't just call it weaker morphine. Morphine is an opiate. Fucking.
That's why I live with no, it's not. It's not a weaker morphine, goddammit. Well, I think in
We should
terms of
maybe get some
painkilling, yes.
painkillers because bullets hurt.
Only pussies get shot. Real men wear mech armor.
Proceeds to get shot by a tank.
The opposite, actually.
I ain't seen you run up to them, run up with a giant fucking mech sword.
Because I don't have one.
Exactly.
I come from the jungle. When am I gonna ever get a mech suit?
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Just watch. As soon as I get a vehicle with a good enough sound system, everywhere I go, you're gonna hear the same song. The Forgotten Son.
I'll bust that.
Oh god. I know who's getting banned from radio control.
Don't you mean Fortunate Son, not Forgotten Son?
So,
Is it all you wish to have from the medical area? Anything you wish to ask them?
because I got the painkillers just to administer for people.
Yeah, that jar should last you a month of constantly having some of it.
Sounds like a good way to get yourself hooked on Motrin.
It assumes you have at least 4 a day. For a 1 month supply. So 4 per a person per day.
And
Or
what
it'd
else
be for
useful
30
material
people for 1 day.
does this place have?
What?
What other useful material does this place have?
Standard med packs. Anti-venom, anti-poison. Universal antitoxin.
And how much is antitoxin?
Universal antitoxin?
Mm-hmm.
$350. Far cheaper just to get a thing of anti-poison and anti-venom. But if you're unsure what someone was hit with, you just hit them with the universal one and hope it works.
It's universal, so.
Yeah, it has a moderate effect against everything. There's a slight warning that you shouldn't use this on certain species.
Like?
The Krell, or elites. Krell, Sangheili, and any snake race.
And then how much is
any snake race?
Just any of them, you know.
How much is the what?
How much is the anti-poison, anti-venom?
Oh, those are only 75 each. They're far cheaper.
And then, so they're both 75 each, and then the universal is 150.
350. The anti-venom is the only thing. It only has the warning of don't use on any snake species. or any species that has venom.
Okay. And is that like a one-time use, or is it?
Yeah, these are spring-loaded syringes.
There's no capsules.
Well, most of them are meant to be used immediately for emergency situations.
Yeah, but if it's gonna be for medical, then there should be be able to have capsules of them, because there could be more than one person poisoned.
By more syringes. But yes, they do have tablet and capsule versions of these things. Of anti-venom, not anti-poison. No, other way around. Of anti-poison, not anti-venom.
Why not
has-
the anti-venom?
They haven't the way venoms work, they can't put in a capsule that effectively work fast enough to counteract whatever.
But no, it's distorting us. You do know how anti-venom works, right?
Yes,
They do have the capsules, and
this place does not.
Okay.
Yeah, the people you're talking to are just mumbling and making up bullshit. They just don't have it.
okay.
Stability and shelf life is their excuse.
Okay. So they only have it for the venom, and or the only for the poison, not the venom. Okay.
Correct. For tablets.
But what I mean by capsules, I mean like it being in a jar and you stick the syringe in it, you load the syringe from it.
Oh, in jars?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have jars of it.
Because normally in the medical field we call this capsules.
I'm not a medical professional.
Oh, sorry.
Capsule, I think, oh, the little edible shit filled with little powder pellets. That's a capsule. Well, the shape is a capsule. But yes, they have that for both of them.
Okay.
They sit at $250 each.
Okay. What about the universal?
No, it's only in quick syringe.
Hmm.
And they actually only have 100 of them. They don't have many to sell.
Okay. What about what about normal syringes? Like unloaded syringes?
Yeah, you get a bag of 10 for like 2 credits. That all?
Hold on.
Suddenly silence.
Snap back reality. The folks sitting in stop traffic.
Okay.
Traffic's not moving.
Is it?
Is there a medical bag that I could
moving
just
now?
get, or
Yes.
Yay! Holy fuck!
Is the traffic gone?
It's moving, it's not gone.
Ah! Finally.
As you approach the site of the problem, you see several men in reflective vests and big stop and slow paddles directing traffic on this 5-way intersection. Nearby, you see the city natural gas resource management truck on the side of the road, clamping a long hose. And as you guys approach, the man in front of you stops your car. So that others may pass by first. Because the traffic lights are also out. There's tons of work and utility trucks pouring in to deal with this shit. There's even a police officer or two standing on the corners. Good times.
There's nothing like a good old-fashioned rush hour.
Well, rush hour and construction fuck up. Because there are construction
hate cities.
barrels everywhere. Along every length of each road that you can see.
So glad I live in a county. Less traffic.
Good you said less and not now. I would have corrected your ass so quickly.
so? Is there a surgical bag or a medical bag?
Yes.
And how much is that?
It is 10 credits for a denim carry bag with tons of little pockets for shit. There's a big red and white cross on it. The background's red and the cross is white. So as not to infringe a certain ancient Terra thing about the Red Cross.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Would anybody like anything, or?
Is there a conditioner for fur in there somewhere in there?
There's
Asking for
one for
friends.
dandruff.
I don't know. The thing is, I should probably get something to like get rid of my fur if I ever get shot. Cause you're gonna like seal up a wound and there's just nothing but ingrown hairs now.
It's called shaving.
Yeah, but like, what are you gonna shave me with? Combat knife?
Yep. A blowtorch.
That doesn't sound very pleasing. Actually, give me a second. Don't I have hardened skin? No, I have hardened bones. Never mind. About to say, ooh.
Okay.
I don't know, like a Gillette razor or something, you know? Help me out here. I don't want to get blowtorched.
Wound sealed. But yes, your necromancer now has the tools to stop people from dying immediately. Especially
Yes.
from blood loss.
The reverse necromancer. He stops people from dying.
Yep.
Felix.
See that.
Felix! Felix, you little
Are
shit!
they here? Or are they sending
He's
messages?
dead. Okay.
You have summoned me.
Felix is keeled over in the random back alley. Someone stabbed him.
I'm here. What?
Felix, we've known him well. He will be missed.
I'm literally speaking.
He's trolling
Sometimes
you.
I can hear him talking to me from the great beyond. I can almost hear him speaking to me right now.
What did you need? Forgot I had my mic on mute.
Your sporadic running around the black market yielded no results for Power Sword. Or sword of any
I never
kind.
said power sword. I said mech-sized sword. So just like anything.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Nothing. No.
The mech salesman sells a mech combat knife.
How big is that?
About 2.5 feet.
You know what you should do? You should get a lot of titanium and make that into a sword. Because once titanium
It is
heated up-
titanium.
What? What?
Because when titanium is heated up, it's harder to, to turn it off. So it's going to be flamed for a while.
You obviously don't know material science.
Not
High
all the way,
heat
but,
can actually make titanium disintegrate.
It's not going to be that hot.
A blowtorch does it pretty easily.
Or the world's hardest, well, not the hardest. Is it the hardest? I thought tungsten was pretty hard. Yeah, it's the strongest.
That sounds right. But yeah, Felix, the best thing you find is a combat knife that's about 2.5 feet long to fit your mech.
Nah. I want like a cavalry officer sword.
You find nothing else that is even relatively the same size.
You could always pick up an I-beam and use that as a sword.
If I'm gonna get an energy sword, I'm gonna make a custom one and attach it to my wrist.
Are you talking about Pacific Rim style?
I'm talking like Tau Fusion Blade style.
Or the elites from Halo Reach whenever they do an assassination.
Yeah.
They just appear a tiny ass energy sword on their wrist and just stab you.
He's gonna Assassin Creed people. He's gonna jump from like way up above in the sky. He's gonna land on people and kill them.
I think just the landing would kill them, to be honest. I'm in a like a
I know. That's the joke.
like 2 times.
That in the acceleration of gravity.
Anyway. Felix, I imagine you arrive back at where all your shit's stored.
Yeah. Y'all ever wanted a handmade hoverboard, by the way?
Wait, are we still going to the black market, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go there. You guys were already there, and now you have left.
I think we're just gonna wait nearby. Because we're doing repairs on the ship with
Yeah.
Hit the wrong button.
Oh, because we got lost. But at least I got fish.
No!
That's the important part.
Felix, you arrive back and see your tiny Drider man standing on his ship waiting for you.
Well, I would have expected you to get to work already.
I don't have the necessary credits required to purchase materials.
Nor the strength to carry it back.
That's so.
Right, yes, meal. Well, I can help, I suppose. I thought you spent 600 credits on you today.
He's saying this as he's holding this massive jack.
The response is simple in time and says, I'm between things right now, but I bet you could use the services.
I
of a
have no
pilot.
problems with his helping because you're going to use this ship to help us, correct?
Yeah, and I'll pay you in time.
Oh, you won't owe me money if you just provide services. I'm happy to help so long as you don't leave without anything. But
I don't particularly like ambiguous contracts. I will agree to be in your services until I can pay my debt, and then I'm at my discretion. Not that I intend to leave immediately or anything.
the debt is like 600 credits. It's really not that much. But I suppose you can tack on the verse of your ship as well, because it would have been stolen by the purple elephants if we hadn't been there.
The parts will be more expensive, however. I can secure sub-quality materials for a reasonable rate, but two of the landing gear will need to be replaced wholesale. I just can't identify the parts I would need to replace them. Well, to fix them.
Okay, so how much money do you need exactly?
About, let's see. What was it? He quoted 350 for the thruster nozzles, 700 for the one parts I need to repair the first landing gear.
1,050.
1,050 total
Yeah,
for all the repairs.
for the one landing gear and the nozzles that you're able to grab.
Yeah. So 1,050 total for the first set of parts. Still need a quote for the replacement landing gear.
Yeah, you didn't find any replacement landing gear in that guy's area. You
Yeah,
scavenged
I'll have-
parts to fix one of them off of an old bike and the leg of a mech.
Yeah. So I'll have to go to the place that's selling fresh stuff. Buy new.
All right. Well, I can help fund anything. I can wire you some money for the parts.
As you were talking, Fallen proceeds to waltz on over. Her arms and her companion's arms full of random medical stuff. And a bag. She's been busy.
Yep.
What have you been up to?
About some medical supplies.
That's good. So you're not just good at bringing people from the dead, but also at bringing them back from almost dead.
Yeah, it's just a state of being.
Well, I'm currently helping our new friend fund the repairs on his ship.
Oh. Is the ship big enough for all of us and for everything?
Kinda. Depends how much everything is everything.
Look at the ship and tell me, how much do you think you could fit on it?
I don't know. Where even is the ship?
Bottom left hand corner. I just forcefully looked everyone do it.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't look down there at any point.
That's your ship.
Yeah, so I guess all the people fit. Pretty fucking easy.
There could be corpses in here. It would be crammed, but there could be corpses.
Just stack them around the engine, they'll be fine.
I mean, you could just stack them on top of each other.
Line the walls with them.
I mean, better insulation.
By the way, this ship has no windows.
Windows are a structural weakness.
Exactly
Mhm.
why the robot race has no windows on their ship.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What do you mean
so
by
we
no
have
windows?
this much room to work with.
What do you mean by no windows? Do you mean it's just open, or do you mean it's
Yes,
As
the
in-
entire ship's a convertible.
No. The no windows means that there's no way to look outside the ship from in unless you use a view screen.
Yeah, that's what I was at. That's what I was asking. If you meant like convertible open, or
God, you gotta be a real fucking Chad to have a convertible spaceship.
spacecraft.
He's a robot, it could be.
Could have been, but
maybe.
it's
The entire roof just peels open.
Just fucking
Yeah, how'd you
Starmaning
know?
it up. Just fucking Starmaning it up.
The
Oh,
Spire
God.
then sits in his chair and puts a few of his legs over the side. Over the side of the wall. Yeah. No window. Hey, look at the bright side. We don't need to mount weaponry to it. You could just shoot.
just fire out the top. It's like a flying trench.
It's a convertible, and that man has a mech. You just put him, you duct tape him to your little jack that you just got, and lift him up over the rim and have him shoot out.
Yeah. Okay, so before any of that, let's get the ship fucking fixed first.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So where to first? And I wired.
Let's
I
head
wired
back to the
one
scrap
here.
merchant and buy the pile of parts I was asking for.
You get back over, and you see there's a few other people who are going through the scrap, and there's one eyeing the shit that you picked up. The scrap merchant is waving his arms around frantically.
Yeah, I'm gonna, just fucking call out, it's me.
I would like to mention that I'm coming to the scrap merchant in my mech suit because we're gonna need to fucking hoist stuff, and I'm not doing that in a fucking. I'm doing that naked.
My scouts can probably help you out. Carry stuff.
Naked? Hold on, what?
I'm naked without my mech suit. Not actually, but I feel it.
The scrap merchant's thing isn't indoors, it's out.
Yeah, so yeah, we just go over and I'm in my mech suit.
So you gotta go over in your mech suit so you can pick up all the heavy shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Whatever. Yeah, the Chancellor walks over. Hello, welcome back.
Yes, I returned with my friend,
Hello there.
and now I am ready to buy these goods.
Indeed. You have dong?
I kind of raised an eyebrow.
We
That's
accept
kinda
dong
right.
here.
Right, that's a currency. I heard that mentioned earlier. I kind of forgot since then.
Your mind is blank, just like, I'm sorry, what?
We accept dong at this establishment.
I was,
God, the accent just makes it so much better, or so much worse, depends on how you ask.
oh God, I had.
I.
Shush you.
So you don't accept credits?
We accept credit here. And dong. Yes.
Robot has encountered fatal error. Robot has encountered fatal error. Stand by
Vision
for the
compression.
reboot.
I was just starting to think like I'm sure I have a connection dongle, but it's probably not what the kind of donging you're looking for.
The man actually pulls out a dong. Like these kind of dong. You see this fairly large piece of metal, stamps on it. Stamping
Yeah,
in
when
filigree.
you said the man actually pulls out a dong, I thought he just fucking dropped his pants and all.
Pulls out a dong, not his dong. Very
Oh,
crucial statement and distinguishment.
So I'll just wire Man Spider the fucking credits to buy from him.
I will pay him the credits to buy from him.
Okay, minus 1,050 credits.
This is all I am paying for because the rest is required for hydrogen upkeep for my mech.
Okay. Well,
As the mech picks up the half ton of shit that you've ordered. Which the man has politely put onto a pallet for you.
Yeah, I still need money for hydrogen upkeep.
okay. Well, that means that we are kind of mostly good. I mean, I only have 1/3 of my landing gear operational after repairs.
That means you can make one
By the way,
landing.
the landing gear is one at the very back, one on the left up over here, and the last one's up at the right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
all that means is we just need to attach like a lead pipe or something to the other sides. It'll work.
just have steel I-beams poking down as fixed landing gear.
I imagine he just does a slow turn to you when you say that.
You can.
no. Now that I think about it, maybe I could fix the one in the back, and then as a temporary fix, I could just attach the lifting jack to the bottom up front and use it as like a heavy duty landing gear.
But the lifting jack doesn't cushion.
I mean, does it crumple?
It might crumple through the ship. It's probably sturdier than the bottom of the ship is.
Ah, shit.
Lands a
Fine.
little hard. Entire jack comes through the floor. Bing!
Alright, maybe not that one then. Fuck it. Still, I'm gonna repair the jack underneath the engine, the one in the back. And I'll repair the fucking landing gear under the one in the back.
Yeah, when
the
you guys
spaceship
come
is not on
back,
top of it.
when you guys have come back to the lift, you see that all your shit's been moved aside because someone else needs to use the lift.
Well, fuck them.
Anyway, I'll set about doing the repairs I can with the materials I have.
Yes, with the help of this man's big mech, you managed to prop your ship up, kind of like a tent, and it's just like leaning at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, and then I get to work.
Alright.
After a solid about 10 minutes, the lift comes all the way down and opens up. You see a familiar buggy with some very irritated occupants.
Oh dang!
Well, what took you so long?
You thought they were already here and you just didn't find them.
Well, let me tell you. Traffic. Testable.
You were gone so long, we bought a ship. This gestures to the
I didn't think we left for that long.
Gestures to the ship and the tiny little spider bot running along the underside replacing nozzles.
How'd you get so much money? You didn't go hunting yellows without me, did you?
We completed
Yeah.
the assassinations. It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, give me a second. How high is my intelligence?
How high is my intelligence?
What was the stat for intelligence again?
Hopefully your intelligence higher than your fucking height in yards.
And this is a small ship.
What was it? Demeanor or which cleverness, right?
Cleverness.
My cleverness is your
I
intelligence.
got a 1 on cleverness.
Jesus Christ, I didn't.
Roll me a cleverness check.
I forgot how to roll. Oh, I found it.
Top right, unskilled.
Small, but it gets the job done.
I
Unskilled
think I
roll.
rolled the wrong. Yeah. Oof.
You believe it?
You believe him.
Ooh, shit.
2 weeks. Oh, oh! I told you we should have never got lost. Damn those fish.
So now we own a ship. We own a spider bot, and assassinations are done, and the yellows are extinct, and the purples now owns the entire city.
What am I gonna do now? Everybody I'm meant to kill is already dead.
The politicians are dead?
No. He's just
If Hughes had eyebrows, they'd be just way over his head by now. It's like, what the fuck am I hearing?
I imagine everyone else in the party standing behind this dum-dum has like looked at their communicators and like, in 5 hours.
What the heck?
Meanwhile, he's just murmuring to himself, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, man. No way. I haven't even shaved my fur yet. It must be horrible.
Snap back to reality.
Yeah, seriously, so how was your trip? Why were you gone so long?
Well, we were gone for 2 weeks. All we did was go to this fish area. And we were stuck in traffic. I didn't know the traffic was that long.
Did you get caught in a time loop?
Hughes finally speaks up. Okay, how long are you going to let him torture the poor cat, is what he says to the assassin.
Let's not. Come on. It hasn't been 2 weeks. You just lost a few brains. We just lost a few brains. I was listening to you, but
They're just exaggerating. It
Oh, I'm
was
not
slow, but it
exaggerating.
wasn't that It was slow, but it wasn't that fucking slow.
no, we still need to do the assassination. We're still waiting for us to get contacted by the boss of the Purple.
Mm-hmm. We're waiting on a lot of things.
By the way, has your communicator gone off at any time? Or have you checked?
Mine. Or whoever just gonna
The
Just
one
gonna-
person who gave their communication codes to the Purple.
I'm just gonna slowly dwaddle off.
Yeah, has my communicator gone off at all?
He said no
I know.
from
Someone
across
get,
the room.
someone get the 10-foot pole and drag him back to his desk.
I'm getting blueberries, you fuck.
Are you sure you want to touch that with a 10-foot pole?
Let's make it 11 foot.
I don't think there's an 11 foot. It's either 10, 15, or 20. About the range increments they sell them in.
He probably wouldn't mind getting slapped with a 20-foot pole.
Listen here, you little shit. No, your communicator is not
Finally, I
gone
mean
off.
my friends.
You little shite. Just go full.
It's okay, Ninja. Just sit back in your chair.
Go full doctor.
Okay, so aside from that other yarn, I heard you said something about a spider bot. Okay, just how much flavor were you going to put in that story? Hughes has not seen the new guy.
You do spot the little tiny spider bot crawling on the underside of the ship that is jacked at a 45-degree angle.
Oh, wait, it is mechanical.
It is intelligent too, so I think you
Better.
could have a nice intellectual conversation. It could withstand it.
What, do you think I'm a liar? I'd never
Fascinating.
lie.
You think I'm a liar? You almost sound hurt. Almost like you have feelings or something.
Almost like I'm not some sort of construct.
Listen here, you little shit.
So listen here, you little shit.
Y'all ever just...
What's in his eyes?
I can just feel the pauses over here.
White Claw.
White Claw sippy cup.
You gotta start them off young.
No.
I feel like I have something perfect for that.
The boomer booze. I've actually tried that. It is very meh. It is very, very meh.
I haven't had White Claw, but I see Brendan Herrera drinking it in all of his fucking videos. So either he's succumbed to the dark side or it's pretty decent.
It's meh.
That's why they offer a cookie. They used to offer cookies, but for some reason it's now a cookie. They're facing some hard times.
Okay, so let's introduce you to the new team member, which is the Spiderbot. Spiderbot, the team.
Robots roll out.
Oh, found it.
Almost missed that pun.
Is he full metal?
What's
yes,
that?
it's a mini Drider. Talking about
Yes.
you, dipshit.
Yeah, no shitting. Yeah,
Shit,
100% mechanical. No
to you and,
show parts here.
I'm gonna go up to you and try to give you a handshake, but can't decide which hand to shake.
I'll extend one of my 2 human hands.
Yeah, you see there's a tiny little doll body mounted on top of the spider, and one of the tiny arms extends out.
I might be slightly
Horrified?
I might be slightly petrified at the sight I'm looking at. It's a fully mechanical spider.
So you're
just
shaking him ever so lightly.
yeah. Try like
In case-
in a way to not offend it, you know?
In case this is at all at every point difficult to fucking visualize, I'll just post the fucking art.
Oh, you have art.
No need to be
yes.
afraid. This is just your friendly neighborhood Drider man.
I see. So it's a spider with a fake human body on it.
Yes, that is how it works.
Oh, yo! I thought you were playing a dude the entire time.
I only have art for mechanical Drider girls for some reason.
Oh yeah.
It's
There
a robot.
must be
It has no gender.
There must be a niche for it, yeah.
I mean, you can say
on
that.
On clarification, technically, my character would be a non-gendered entity, but they look pretty feminine.
It is an it.
Okay.
And
It's a trap spider. It's a trap
Technically-
spider.
Shush you.
Technically, the robot would not have gender, but the tits say otherwise.
It's a spood.
this is an
Anyway,
it,
so-
and you are to call it as such.
Anyway, and also on the handshaking thing, if you were to put out a hand to shake, they would put out a hand and like grab one of your fingers and shake it.
Well, lucky for you, he's
Shake very
petrified. So
lightly.
yeah.
Very, very slowly shake.
Yes.
If he wasn't a bit nervous about you, you'd be shaking up and down.
Yeah, this spider looks like is about the size of a flattened basketball.
I might be so nervous I shake it sideways instead of just by accident.
That might be easier for me. I can like crab rock side to side.
Get stick bugged.
I would be confused.
I can picture it now. You would think he's being considerate, but no, he's just so petrified he's not putting any strength in his shaking.
I got
Anyway.
that handshake.
There you go. I found a better image for you.
Anyway, I throw out a how do you do.
Hello.
That thing is rat ugly.
Beautiful.
That is uncomfortable to look at.
It's beautiful.
I might actually be petrified after that.
My eyes, they weep tears of
Oh,
joy.
you know what that reminds me of, actually? I have seen a Drider before.
You didn't say it had to be nice. You just said you haven't found any males. There you
I'm
go.
loving those references,
I
Daboom.
don't think I have any evidence to suggest whatever the fuck that thing is. The thing's probably just as non-gendered as the one before. All I know is it's ugly.
Well, it looks
Have
pretty.
you ever
and it
watched
looks
that
like
one
shit.
show, Love, Death, and Robots?
Yes, that's a good one.
I have not watched
Remember that one episode where they stuck in a space station?
No.
True.
Don't ruin it for people.
That was very Drider-esque.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
very
that
sorry.
thing. Oh yeah, that thing.
That's a drider.
A drider is a spider with a human torso at the front.
Yeah, give me a second. Here's the better picture. Like somebody actually mapped it out.
So it's spider tor.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, you can think of it like that. That actually might be more specific. That might be a more acceptable general term because drider actually does refer to the specific fusion of a spider and a drow.
And also it's female.
They're a male drider.
I've never seen a male drider.
Okay, that
Yeah, they're
looks
just
like a fucking necromorph. That straight up
that-
looks like a fucking necromorph.
Male drider are just uglier. So, like literally, like the female drider have, you know, the female upper body thing. The male driders, they have the masculine like torso, and then their head is a spider again with the 4 eyes.
For some reason in my head, I thought the male drider was like the scorpion, like half scorpion, half guy thing.
Just be a completely different race altogether.
That's just a different thing.
Anyway,
after the shaking
So-
with your friendly neighborhood drider man.
yeah. So you know, skipping all of that, I
Drider woman,
already picked out art Yellouts.
Driderman.
That's a male drider.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Absolutely horrifying.
That's a different creature altogether.
That's an Ettercap.
No. That's what they're
Looks
called.
like. Oh wait, no, Ettercaps are different. Fuck, they're the different kind of spider person. Yeah, they're more humanoid.
Anyway,
Bug.
back to what's fucking happening.
Yeah, so shake your hand. I give you a how do you do.
I'm gonna start, just going back slowly.
All right, great.
Yeah, great.
He's gonna get back to work.
Where's this guy?
Just call it an it. Don't know the gender yet.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Indeed. Panic.
So what did you call yourself?
Arenai.
Arani.
Yes.
Like
Like arachnid.
That's where it follows. Aranai is the scientific order which arachnids belong to.
It's not even that's not even a drider at that point.
That's just a man spider. Anyway, should or stop.
But yes, what do y'all want to do?
Well, I need to continue repairing my ship.
Yeah, I know. I would say your drider man will be here repairing for quite some time.
Yes.
I just put
Alright,
the-
how far is the place that you already looked at already, I guess?
Which place?
He sighs, thinks about it for a moment. Black market.
I could tell you where there's this crazy fish place. Sells really good fish.
and well,
Let's
Okay.
not head back to that place. It seems trying to get away from there is cursed. Like long ass way.
The fish cannery is cursed.
but I think our first priority is probably going to be dealing with the politicians right now. Now we have a ship, so if we can just do a bombing run.
I wanted to shoot him.
We can do a drive-by.
Oh, we could.
Oh, Arane, just to brief you on what we're doing, the executing or assassinating, rather, the progressive and conservative politicians that are running for the positions of power in this here city.
I see. What an interesting means to acquire funds.
Well, and for also doing bodyguarding jobs for the Green Party.
I see.
Well, may as well tour for the place while you guys get that thing sorted. Call me if any difficulties get run into, I guess.
I wonder what that box is for.
Research.
I kind of want to go hunt some, yellow people. I mean, yeah, we could probably get more money from the elephants, but what if we don't? Might as well get some.
Some yellow people. That's a phrase.
They're called yellow fevers, aren't they?
It's true, but still, imagine hearing that out of context.
True.
Oh, Felix,
Yes.
you get a ping from your phone. As the clock has just struck past noon, you get a ping from the Green Party, informing you where they're hosting their rally.
Where and when?
Yep.
Alright, so you'll get the information in a moment because it was just sent.
It'll be about 2.5 miles north of where the yellow fever has their territory.
And when?
Tomorrow.
So we should probably just clear out some of the yellow fever nearby.
It's a mile and a half north, next to the fishing docks.
It just got real quiet, unless my internet just shot itself.
Nah,
Fishing
that
docks
was
has
real quiet for real. Fuses.
He's saying fishing docks had some
walk
serious
off
weight.
when that thing.
So we have to go back to the fishing docks.
Hang on, I'm writing down what Fuse is doing so there's no confusion.
Fuse is no longer deep as fuck, so that's good.
Oh yeah, what was happening to your voice earlier?
Something in the kitchen was messing with it. Though normally it only happens when the microwave is on, so I'm not sure what happened there.
What?
Was like a blender on or something? You never know. That might.
I just gotta wonder because I heard nothing being turned on that could interrupt it. I'm like,
What the fuck?
okay, what kind of sorcery is this?
Anyway. Yes, you have a where and a when. You give a 24-hour notice that you may go check upon it on of your own volition. It will be happening at about 1 p.m.
We should get there.
Yeah, we should probably head over there and just camp out.
Fuse wanders off into the black market. Fuse, you find a modern modder's tent.
Decides to browse that.
When you walk in, you're also greeted by the conga line of RTG flat thumb drives that are dancing around. And you see the owners just happily clapping in time.
obvious to see what your best seller is.
Yeah, there's about a good 100 or so of these things conga lined together, and just making a big S curve across the floor. After you're in there for all of like 2-3 seconds, the conga line freezes, and the owner stops. He's like, "What? What the? Oh, hi, welcome.
Hey there.
Hello there, welcome. Welcome to Modern Models. How may I help you?"
Yes, I'd like to know, aside from this lovely display, what else do you have in this establishment? Try to put that in a polite way.
We have plenty of quasi-legal and completely illegal modifications, upgrades, and mods for various pieces of equipment. Weapon, vehicle, mech suit.
It's
Plenty of drones and turrets. All can be found, tweaked, and modified here on Modern Mars. So, what can we do for you today?
a quick turn and probably a better zoom on its scope. Pardon?
What?
He says that he is looking for parts to improve drone's turn, make it a bit more agile, and something to help it scope better, like extra zoom.
He brings you over to the bins of various parts. High performance motors, compact battery packs, tiny fuel cells, advanced optics, stuff like that.
He looks up for some that are energy efficient and whatever he can find best for the scope. After that, he'll be like, about those dancing things, what the heck were they?
My joints.
Oh, they're just
Are
data
they
chips.
some sort of...
They can perform mundane tasks. Also, sing and dance. These new ones have RTVs. They can light up.
Interesting.
You can use them as an emergency light source.
Alright, what other interesting thing besides them do you have?
We have bigger ones. As he motioned to one that's about the size of an old school TV. You know those big brick TVs? One of those. As it unfurls out into about the size of a child. About 4 foot 5 inches. It keeps the massive screen on the front of it, which it uses to light up and like display shit. This is a more personalized mobile monitor.
I see.
With a wonderful retro look.
Looking about. Yes, that would be something interesting to pick up later. Alright.
Can y'all talk for a minute? I need to use the bathroom.
What's the total? Is there a menu I can look at while I finalize the items I'm looking at?
He went to the bathroom.
Ah, there we go. That's what you said. Alright, when he gets back, I'll just ask for the total for what I've asked. Pay it and get out. Technically, I'm not sure if Fuse would even know what AIs look like.
I said, would you please talk amongst yourselves? Talk about your assassination, or talk about how you're going to protect the Green Man.
Okay, you guys.
Talk about how you're going to protect the Green Party Man.
Deep in character development.
So I will brief you on the plan data. So far, we have the plan of fucking bombing him and then shooting sniper rounds at him.
I'm a spray him with my LMG.
Okay, that sounds like it'll kill him very fucking dead.
He has deflector shields and cybernetics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everything has a limit. I just have to wait.
So, yeah, that's kind of what we're planning on right now.
Okay.
I kind of really want to just, complete some of these bounties, get more money so we can get better stuff.
Yeah.
I would also like to have money.
I would
Yes.
also like to have more money.
Money. That's all. That's all I want.
All right, then, if that's all that's going to happen, I guess as Fuse will try to take up this dead space.
Whatever happened to that one guy with napalm?
He left.
Aw, where you go?
He wanted to spend time with his boyfriend. That's why he left the game.
I mean, everybody, to their own devices, I suppose.
So, do we have any other plans on how to further overkill the guy?
Other than, other than killing him, I don't think we really can plan for anything better.
What kind of ordnance do we have access to right now?
The crafter was our main source of ordnance.
I see. Did he happen to leave any explosives behind?
He said he took everything with him. With one of the
Yeah.
vehicles.
Well, he only took the motorcycle. Was there anything inside the RV?
Aside from his own explosives, which I'm kind of glad he took.
Well, I would have liked to kept some of them.
Don't worry, let's see. Felix has some that he was personally given.
I would like one of those fiberglass grenades you keep talking about.
I am so glad my characters went there.
Wait, he has shielding and cyberware?
Yeah. Or
Why
do
don't
you
we
mean
just-
the politician?
The politician.
Both of us do. But yes, he has deflector shielding and cyberware. And the other one also likely has the same tier of things. One of them's transhumanist, the other's a rhino.
Couldn't we just pop him like a tomato if we used an electrically active ordnance?
DM has stated that it's not run electronically somehow.
That is wiggity whack. Okay.
It's the same way that the nanobots aren't run by electronics.
Also wiggity whack, but okay.
But yeah, what I told you, Fallen.
That's not ominous at all.
We should get somebody that's really good with nanobots. That way, if you make something like Tyrants, you can't be like, "Oh, I'm gonna use it against you."
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably become accomplished in the field, nanite-related work later.
Then you and Fallen can work together to make Tyrants.
Why would we make tyrants?
Because why not?
Big
Because
bulky.
I'll be honest, I think biological weapons are kind of stupid since it creates difficult to control monsters that tend to eat your own assets.
That's why. That's why you got.
I like how you're
That's why you got the nanobots.
Why would I go through the time to make an insurance policy for an unstable weapon when I could just
like
use
how-
their own?
Because it's fun.
I just imagine this conversation is barbarian like character and his logical mechanic. It's like the frick.
And
I like how you pointed that out. Because I actually wanted to be a barbarian, but the only way to get the rage ability is
Yeah,
to
but
be a
I'm just
trigger.
liking how even if you guys don't mean it, you are actually
well,
I can see machines sticking to logic while you're like, because it's fun.
well, I can understand certain emotional bents. That's why I have such an eye for design. But there's a difference between sparing some additional expense to make sure something looks nice and wasting time and research to make fundamentally,
Sound.
problematic technology.
Indeed, the flesh is
I
weak.
can just picture poor cat is like staring
Indeed, the flesh is
blankly at
weak.
this.
The flesh is weak.
But that's what I'm thinking, though, a tyrant, just this embodiment of a germ made out of flesh, costs less money. All you need is the nano robots. Can keep healing it, make it stronger.
You know
It'll be
what
the
probably
perfect
costs?
soldier.
You know what probably costs less money than a tyrant? Just hiring some mercenaries.
Yeah, but they die easy.
They're more reliable.
Not really.
Not really. Because the tyrant will follow your orders till death.
If it feels like it and doesn't.
That's why you put the
fucked up.
nanobots in it. It doesn't have
Hey.
to.
Another way if
Anyway.
there's anybody else trying to take control or trying to break free of its own initiative.
And also, why nanomachines? Why not just implant it with a really big bomb?
The thing is, it can repair itself. Nanomachines can repair it if it gets damaged.
I
Basically,
thought
he
you
wants
just said.
It is
I
just
thought-
flesh, you know? It's got to have a way to keep going.
So, do you need the nanomachines as a countermeasure or as a supplement to repair it?
he wants it for both.
Nanomachines are, they programmable.
Yeah, but nanomachines are boondock in this universe because Boom is a shitter. So I'm kind of steer away from them at the moment.
If not, I could just create something to have control over it. Probably have to go into parasitics, make plagas.
That's exactly what a tyrant is.
Mhm.
It's just this bottle full of parasitic fungus.
Station would definitely be more interesting in character. I can only imagine the words you'd be using in that case.
Anyway. So, let's try and move forward with things that are actually relevant and important.
So not you, got it.
Ouch.
You're gonna hurt his feelings.
No, that might have been intended as a statement, but it's fucking true. I'm busy right now. Do stuff to make time go forward.
Technically, we are waiting for somebody to come back from the restroom. Not much time we can spend.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
me.
are.
I'm back.
Then make with the doing of the stuff, shitters.
Fuse.
I mean, the shitter just went to
Yeah.
the bathroom, so he's back.
He quotes you for 750 credits.
750 credits.
I bequeath you.
Let's see here. All right.
Scully,
That's
you going
doable.
anywhere?
Probably not. I'm probably just gonna bring on how much parchment I have.
Latham, you going anywhere? Catman Fu, you going nowhere?
When are we gonna go to the green meeting? Whatever it was.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, but we're gonna drive up so that we're ready.
I suppose we could do that, or we could, go liberate the world of scum.
Fuse is currently running around the black market looking for shit. Do you want to do anything while you're here? Yes or no?
No.
Moving on. Okay, so Fuse, you done?
Yes.
Okay then. Fuse rendezvous with the group. It's been a little over an hour and a half, which will have breached the 2 hours needed for him to fix all of the downward-facing thrust. Downward-facing thrust is fixed. You've currently gotten to work on the landing gear. If no one wants to do anything, the extra 2 hours will pass by, and he'll be done with the one landing gear.
Okay, I'm just fine with waiting.
I'm just gonna do my research.
Dolly,
Wow. All right.
Yeah?
get off the
Let's
rocking
make sure you're
chair.
prepared.
It's not a rocking chair. It's my new chair. It's got a squeaky thing that probably needs some oil.
It's a new chair, but it's already squeaking.
Sounds like the fucking Whales of the Damned.
What the fuck?
It's a ghost child that is just
I mean,
whimpering.
man, I didn't mean to offend you that way, jeez.
Holy shit, I didn't know it was that bad. Holy fuck. Sorry.
So,
All right. If there's still time, let's see here.
I'm start
Gonna
working
put
on
it
my
in this
research.
way so it doesn't interrupt and.
Not doing anything. Okay, I thought Charles was going to say something. He says, I'll put it this way so I don't interrupt no one. Just something.
Yeah, I'm also
No
not
views.
in the black market.
Okay, that's it then.
Fuse asked if there were
couldn't-
slaves. We found none.
Oh boy.
Are you still looking for slaves?
Okay, so
He was curious at that point, since there was so much time to be had.
I like how you're looking for slaves. Yeah, you have a necromancer that can just snap her fingers.
No. He wants slaves with big tits. You see?
I see. He's an entrepreneur.
Tall women.
Yeah, he's very specific taste in the slaves. I still think it's funny that he made a big deal about not wanting to harm the Conservative Party and then immediately went out to find slaves.
No, it was while he was looking for slaves. He said we should not mess with the Conservative Party.
Yeah.
What kind of slaves are here? Any with, well endowed?
okay. So
Alright, if we're sure that we have backup plans for when we get effed sideways, then we can move on.
Yes, there is one landing gear built onto the ship. The others are just pieces of scrap metal that are kind of jetting out. onto what's left of what was the landing gear. It no longer folds away like it used to.
So dude does need fixing too? Does he have the resources for that?
Well, he is pretty advanced, but I have a whole bunch of helpers with me, so it's his choice if he decides to pick out what else will help him.
But yes, Data.
Yes.
Your ship can now land with minimal damages to the bottom.
That I'll have to do.
With a
Fantastic.
semi-fixed landing gear.
Yeah.
In the form of very scrap metal that you find.
I'll just have to bring it in really fucking softly.
Really gently. Fuck.
Yeah, like that. Thanks for the sound.
I know, I've been envisioning the fucking SpongeBob episode where the fucking ship is grinding through the building. You good? You good? You good?
Thanks for the reference.
You're good. And stop. Don't worry about those scratches. They'll buff out.
So you know what? I don't know why we didn't try buffing out the landing gear.
Why didn't we just buff the damage out of the landing gear?
Yeah, exactly.
Squint.
Damage can't be that catastrophic, you know.
Alright,
so
guess that's a signal for you to go ahead and move time forward, Boom. They are confident that they won't get F'd too badly in the side.
Or would you like to bring your ship? You kind of have to move it somewhere.
I don't know. Isn't there like a parking lot I can go to?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool. Next thing I guess is that
Careful, because
you can park your ship over at the like the 18-wheeler gas station because they have really large parking spots and your ship fits in it.
Yeah. Next thing is that the plan hinged on explosives that I don't believe we have anymore.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Looking over the inventory of what was left inside the flatbed, there's about 10 bricks of C4.
Oh, I can work with that.
With their accompanying det cord and remote detonators.
I can work with that. I do have explosives handling.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm not good at handling anything but my mech suit and talking.
And your balls.
He doesn't talk about that.
We don't talk
No,
about
I don't talk about that. I'm good at handling balls, but
I'll just go scrounge up some scrap metal I can use to make these into proper fragmentation explosives.
I will assist you by hauling the scrap metal back.
So everyone has proceeded to move over to the Big Rig gas station on the edge of town.
Yeah.
The Big Rig.
Alright, well, we wait for the day to come, I guess. And so I'll just see what to do with the parts I've bought.
But y'all wanted to go visit the spot where he's going to be talking at, right?
I wanted to get there early.
At least more than one person said so.
Yeah, we wanted to get
it
there
is
early.
10 credits a day for parking at the Big Rig station.
Well, pay for the first fucking day.
Since you're so late in the afternoon, you're given it's counted for the next day. They're nice.
10 credits a day, though. Who the fuck do they think they are?
Charging big rig operators that get paid several thousand to drive around.
Boy, this is a busy area.
Yep.
Which, while you're there, on quite a few of the cabs, there's job postings.
Is there any jobs we can complete today?
There's indeed a one-day job for a trip to the nearby city.
Yeah, you can probably do that. You have a ship. You got a ship.
Of Beach Mall.
That's an ominous name.
You are correct.
I don't believe I want to visit Beach Mall. I don't
The
want
next
to
city after that
The
is
party, then
Westwich.
some people are going to visit the spot for our meeting. Other people are going to go to the beach mall, which is not dangerous at all.
I don't think we should split the party that badly.
All right, then I guess you're going to reluctantly have to be brought.
Yeah, the man says that he's ready. The truck is ready to leave at any moment. As soon as he finds someone to go with him.
Let's do this.
He's asking for
Wards.
protection to the west to go to Beach Mall. The next city after that is Westwich, and after that is Swanwich.
Sandwich, I see.
Swanwich.
Were they hungry when they were naming these? Were you hungry when they
That's
were naming
just the
these?
names of it. Don't look at me.
Do you need me to like order you a sandwich or something?
I need a Swanwich. I'm swarming. Shoot me. You know what? I'll shoot myself. I got my own gun. Give me a moment.
Oh no.
I like how Sarah's changed her picture
Mid game,
mid-game.
or is it just the hot dragon dude? Oh no, it's just the hot dragon dude.
You make it sound like it's a common occurrence.
I mean, it's not a common occurrence, but I know the person. Besides, don't you see hot dragon dudes?
I don't actively look for him. No.
Why? You're missing out.
I might be okay. I think I've had my fill. Yeah.
That's a good attitude.
Poor choice of words.
Yeah, there's definitely better words for that.
But yeah, the man is requesting a protection from possible banditry over the one-day trip to Beach Mall.
One day there and back, or one day trip there?
One-day trip to there. It'd be a one day for you to get back.
We'll cut it close, but we can still do it.
Yeah, drive through the night with your undead man at the wheel.
It won't go.
What if we brought the spaceship along?
Can't
Probably
pick
get
up any
shot down again.
cars.
It's a danger.
It would probably get shot down again.
Yes, it probably will.
Yeah,
It
that's
most
it.
likely will, actually. Seeing as how
The rest of the party
for some reason-
easily saw how the ship that you were on got absolutely nuked by 12 plus AA missiles.
sort of banditry in this town. They just carry around AA guns.
Yes,
No,
there's
it'd be-
just coaxial 20 millimeters on the roof of every building.
It would be nice to secure some of those SAMs.
Is he paying for the day trip?
I mean, there's nothing saying that you can't attach a tow to one of those AA guns and then just pull it off the roof. You know, I'm just saying.
How much is he paying for the day trip, the trucker?
He's paying 500 credits.
Total, so it's like 100 creds a person.
a decent wage, but not really.
A lot of you are driving over to where you're going to go meet the Green Party. I'm pretty sure you're not going to take this mission.
I mean, shoo. I mean, it's better to
answer
do that
quick.
than nothing. I mean, they did ask us to defend them, so we should go.
Okay.
I volunteer to go. Hugh says he wants to go.
Yeah.
I say that we
We need
probably
something to do.
We can't get there and back in a day, though.
I mean, the assassination isn't going to be in another day.
We
Or is
have a job tomorrow.
Which is...
Meeting with the.
Oh yeah, I think we forgot to mention this part of our job.
I mean, we're about to meet him
Felix,
right now.
You did.
No,
you did
we're not.
remember
We're
to
meeting
tell.
tomorrow.
Then aren't we going to go see where the Green Party's at right now?
Yeah, but we have to be there tomorrow.
That's right. Isn't that where we're going?
No.
I thought that's where we're going.
Have you been listening?
Partially. I have ADHD.
Are
It's
you
hard for me
paying
to focus.
attention? So do I. That's no excuse, and I run this entire fucking game.
So we are discussing whether or not we want to take a job with a trucker. There's a
Oh, no,
2 day
no. Yeah, no, forget that. We have a job tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say.
All four, say aye.
Primary objectives are more important than secondary objectives.
Again, it's a simple vote. All in favor of going with the trucker? Not a single vote. Okay then.
I think Fuse has a vote. He did say he wanted to go, so it's one vote for the truckers.
Wow, just now noticing. No, he was more of a. Okay, I go with whichever or you vote.
Do
so
this.
It's more of a
Something.
half vote.
Anything.
It's a partial vote.
It's an impartial vote.
For me right now, I'm just like, wonder if I can find a box of nails. Trash can lid.
Fuse realizes Arnie wasn't told about her job, which is to protect the Green Party. Oh yeah, there's also the option to protect this Green Party person we're going to meet tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure you get paid 500 something for protecting the Green Party too. What was it? 300?
It was around 500.
Yeah, it was
We're hoping
700
we
a day.
can bump it up, but okay.
Felix, how much were you getting paid per day?
I don't fucking remember. It was a few hundred credits. It was a few hundred credits at least. I think it was 500 at least.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
about
well,
right.
it was 500. It was 500.
I have 500. I want. If I.
We can look it up if we need to.
No, it was 500. I remember because I said it was.
I felt more confident.
I remember it was the same cost to protect him as it was to assassinate him.
So you're all headed to the location as the sun begins to set?
Yes. Better to get there early.
Yeah, I have to come with. I'd like to keep working on the bomb. Well, bombs. I assume we need 2, right?
Well, they're making it sound like they're going to set camp up in the area where this is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be across town from where your ship is parked.
Yeah, and like, if I can help it, I'm gonna just work on my ship. So, assume they ask for 2 bombs, and I can do that while they're away, right?
If you wish to separate from the party, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In which case, I'll probably pick up random metal about the place and then go to a hardware store and buy a box of nails. That should be all I need. So it's like, just like clump the fuse in the center, make a Play-Doh ball, roll it in the nails, and then put the metal around it. Have 2 of those, and you have some pretty fucking fine IEDs.
Indeed.
I must say, I'm probably gonna have to pop off soon because I gotta get food started.
Same.
Yeah, sorry, we tried to move it along.
Yes. No, I think we got close enough because it's just we're just gonna wait now and we could just pretend we can time skip till the start of the Green Party thing next session.
But yes, so everyone else makes their way over to the location in question, which reeks of dead fish and the ocean.
Good times. Well, at least
Yep.
for me. I like fish.
As you arrive, the construction area that's setting up the mobile the construction people that set up the mobile platform for the thing have just left. Like, you see the last truck pulling out. And there's a few banners and shit. Talked about the Green Party and whatnot. You guys just set up nearby.
Okay.
You see a few disgruntled homeless people nearby. Other than that, the area looks pretty normal. You do see a fishing boat going out to sea, for lack of a better word, as the sun begins to set. What do y'all wish to do for the night while you sleep?
I wish to upgrade my drone. What?
Mechanics. Roll mechanics. Felix, what are you doing for the night?
Sleep.
Felix does nothing but polish his armor and take a nap.
I will introduce our new engineer to my armor if he wishes to look over it, but that is all.
So you call up the engineer over comms and say, "This is my armor," and you show it to him over
Not
video.
listening to what he was doing, to be honest, because I went to the kitchen, so I just got back and heard you say my name. So
He stayed at his ship while the rest of you fucked off to where you need to be.
Oh.
He's making
Why
bombs
didn't-
while he's there.
Oh, why didn't you come with us?
He doesn't like camaraderie. He feels it's beneath him to be around meatbags. What other bullshit excuse can I make?
But I'm a fur bag. Different.
Meat bag.
Aww.
Death
And
to
here
all
I thought I
humans.
was different.
Kill all humans. Oh no, Data, he's asking you, why didn't you come along? You get no response from the android.
Well, he is busy building bombs. I think that kind of level of ingenuity requires like patience and silence, because if you click something wrong, it's just gonna go off.
Bit of concentration. No, he's just he's just picking up memes.
That always makes me question as well, because isn't certain plasters and plastics and bombs activate on like the minimal thing of like even static electricity?
Yes,
But the
but
managed
C4 is
to-
not one of them.
He's making IEDs. Wouldn't
So
he give
you
off
text that
static
information?
since he's electric?
It takes quite the static shock to set off a C4 thing. But the best way of setting it off is an explosion. So you set off a weaker triggering explosion to set off the C4.
Also, I got this information, if you were asking, from this one place where they make ammo for 22. They can't have any static whenever they load in the primers because it'll just go off.
Yes, the primer is that sensitive.
I know.
It is a contact explosive. That's something you gotta worry about. C4 is very, very sturdy. You can shoot at it. You can shoot bolts at it, and it won't detonate.
He has a point. I once saw someone try to do a microwave trick with that thing, and it took quite a bit.
Yeah, it didn't go off until they stabbed some, I don't know, fork into it, and then microwaved it. And the collecting electrons between the forks, that set it off.
Well, if you put anything metal in a microwave, it's going to set something off.
Actually, metal microwave is not that bad.
It's going to cause lightning.
Yes, but it's not that bad. It doesn't do anything.
Well,
It looks bad, but it's not.
I never said it was going to blow up. I said it was going to set something off.
There you go.
But anywho,
I mean, it can be bad depending on how you handle it. If you handle it dumb, it can set stuff on fire and start a house fire.
and I get science life from Sarah over her night of research, which I'm sure she's doing.
Anyway, I am now
Yep,
back.
that's what
I had
she
to
said
go
she's
receive
doing.
a sandwich.
I am going to personally pop on out because I got to get food
Yeah,
started.
I'm ending the session, getting what people are doing for the night, and then we're done.
Oh yeah, I'm literally just coming in and out.
All right, Sullivan, think of something
Scully,
good.
what are you doing?
So I'm making IED. You know what I do.
I'm gonna pop on out. It was a great session. Sorry it was so boring, Data.
Yeah. Not much, really.
I am all right. I feel I am owed a single rec point considering I only started with most of a ship.
Nope, this is a full ship.
You don't get to cut the landing gear off without any skill checks and describe it as a full ship.
It was a full ship.
Especially because you didn't give me enough money to replace the shit's easy. Anyway. Whatever.
I think Leadum, what are you doing?
What can a mercenary do at this trying time?
Masturbate furiously, clean his gun, read a book,
I could do all of those things, you're right.
all at the same time.
Oh, that is scary. I have no idea what order
I
you're
do
doing
have
there.
I do have a prehensile tell. You never know. But no, I don't think I'm gonna do anything.
Just gonna go to
Sleep
bed
like a log.
early.
All right, tell us what you're gonna do, Sullivan.
Sullivan, you have 3 seconds to answer me. Scully,
What? Sorry.
3,
What?
2.
What are you doing before you go to bed?
Do I have enough parchment?
Yes, you can make 2 more.
Okay. Okay. That's.
Okay, we know what he's
that's that.
doing.
Yep.
Sarah, go ahead and give me your science life roll for your research. And that's where we'll end the session. Hope everyone had a good day. Any questions, comments, or concerns about today's session?
No.
Yep.
So, all this prep time, that just goes to show, okay, we might be up against something real big here. Question. Let's see. Can I question? Did you really you have a fun time, a new person.
Yes.
Oh, Data.
Alright.
Can I get a notice check?
I think it was a good session. There we go.
It's okay.
The heck?
What, Boom?
Give me a notice check, Data. You said you were scrounging around trash cans for shit.
Yes, I just need to pick up on random pieces of fucking scrap metal.
Alright, you know where the notice is, right? That's what he wants you to click.
He's already rolled it once before. He's not a new tyrant to this game. He's been here once before.
Nice.
Once upon a dream. As you look around various trash cans for stuff, you jump into one of the big dumpsters and see that someone has dumped some big pieces of machinery in there. Illegally, mind you.
Perfect. I can just hammer some of this shit into a shell. Then all I need is to buy
You can
the
hammer
nails.
some of that shit into a landing gear.
That's how big. Nice score.
Yeah, it is actually. Well, you know, I probably need the bomb first, so yeah. Still gonna buy that box of nails. How much is it gonna cost?
Oh, dude, you found enough just stray washers and bolts to make up for it.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, cool.
Yeah, by big piece of machinery, it's like outriggers for like mobile cranes.
Let me see.
Those are big pistons,
Okay.
which match the size of what you need for your landing gear. Close enough.
Neat.
So you can fix one landing gear effectively for free. Go dumpster diving more often in industrial areas.
Yes.
Might find a whole mech just tossed aside. Quick, to the garbage planet!
Alright, anyone else wants to answer his questions?
Any questions, comments, concerns about today's session?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good as well.
I would like a goodbye from everyone once I'm done. I'd like to thank everyone who...
Alright, let's try this. Here we go!
I'd like to thank everyone for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
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 Next time, give us a countdown, damn.
Okay, we'll do it this way then. Hope everyone has a good evening, good morning, and a good night. Goodbye. Till next time, I've been to bed.
Haha.
Okay.